No.
Oh. I have gum in my mouth, too. This is rough.
Swallow.
Swallow it. No. Camden, give me that Gatorade. Thank you. I'm going to be parched after this game.
Stop smacking.
Hey, we need. This is way too tight, guys.
How do you zoom out?
What do you mean tight?
Hey, watch my core. Gracie.
Click here, click here, click here.
Gracie. Gracie.
Okay.
Are we live?
Are you coming to the game?
Are we going now? Try.
We need that. We need that thing.
Yeah. Are we live though?
We need a program.
Damien, start talking.
Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Damien Kiefer. Yes, we do have programs. Yeah. Wow. Why'd you turn it so loud? Twice. It's only 8.
Blowing out my ear
Only
over
8.
here.
All right.
Go get us 2 more.
We are here
Can you get us more?
at the St. Genevieve Dragons versus St. Pius JV volleyball game, and its score right now is 2-2. Sorry about the delay. We are having some technical difficulties. I mean, we are high schoolers and not professionals. We may think we are, but we aren't. But Molly Barr sets it up. Marissa Flea spikes it down, and there's a kill for her for the night. And my co-hosts tonight are Camden Rowe and Cake, Austin and Karen. That looks, I don't know what that was. Kind of looked confusing, honestly.
Spike by Marissa.
And that's going to be a point.
Get a point there.
Maybe 4.
4-2 Dragons.
I'm going to have to crank your volume up. Served over by Maggie Flea. A little bit too hard right there. Not enough spin. Or too much spin. I really don't know volleyball that well.
Turn them all the way up.
Why? This is so loud.
Keep the microphones close.
Keep them close. We're good. Ooh.
Good play by Macy Reynolds.
Ooh, a little bit of pooch shot right there by Addie Taylor.
Miscommunication by the Lancers.
And that's
And just too far.
ooh. We got
I'd like to thank Taylor Matthews for getting everything set up for us this morning, or this afternoon. And Nancy Toombs for getting us on the stream.
but I should really shout out to the announcers tonight.
Oh,
That was pretty cool. She served it and hit the net and just rolled
Just
over.
rolled
They were
over.
just not ready for that. I wonder if you could do that almost every time. That'd be kind of cool.
it'd be some nice, easy points if you could.
I
But I feel like that'd be kind of difficult to do it every time.
Kind of like in ping pong. You know what I'm saying?
Ping
Ping pong. We're gonna get not really a spike, a little bit of off-speed hit right there for the Lancers, and that's gonna be a point for them. It's gonna be 6-4 Dragons. We're gonna be a little bit. Jordan?
Is it Jordan?
Yeah, it's Jordan.
Jordan with a Y.
I've never seen that spelling before, but hey, I'm up for new things. Ooh, a tip right there by Molly Bard. That's going to be another point for the St. Genevieve JV Dragons.
That was a nice little
Little tip there.
tip over.
there.
Fake the set. That's nice.
That was kind of an interesting
Ooh.
serve.
Nice overhand.
Ooh.
Jordan with another spike. Oh, nice save.
Oh, Cindy Bumgarner with a little tip right there. They're just going to reset. And that was going to be, I don't know what just happened there. A little bit of miscommunication, I guess.
Both sides.
Yep.
And then that right there.
Cindy Bumgarner with a tip
Oh,
shot.
tip back over.
She was not happy with the shot, but you know what? They scored a point. That's all that matters. Just live and learn, boys. Live and learn. Oh, we got a timeout by, who was that? Was that the Lancers? Lancers timeout. And we are going to show you our sponsors.
We have Barley Automotive, Fleeks Equipment, and Mid-America Rehab. Thank you to those businesses for helping St. Genevieve sports.
And we may have some commercials coming up. We just don't know yet. It'd be kind of cool.
We just have to get on the ball and make it.
The key is we have to get on it
Yes.
and make it.
Yes, we have to do it.
We have to do it.
We're making one for Fleegs Equipment and Barley Automotive. Am I correct?
Yep, you're correct. Ooh.
That was loud. That was loud, Damien.
That was pretty loud.
We have Dragons serving right now.
It's me, Molly Barr with the serve.
Number 16. He's
Ooh, a little bit
just
too
a bit
far.
far.
What volume am I? Is this me? Nope. Is this me? Yep.
Number
I found-
5, Jordan with the serve.
Oh.
Maggie makes it.
Ooh,
Oh,
a little bit of spike right
Sydney
there.
sends that over hard. Jordan with the back over. Sydney.
That's the only
bumps it.
person you know.
And she keeps hitting the ball, so I'm going to keep saying her name.
You're right. Number 17, don't know her name, but she hit it. Oh.
Macy with a back row spike for the point. And if for you guys that don't know, we do have a third announcer. It's Cake. He hasn't said anything over there yet. Say hi to everyone, Austin.
Hi, everyone.
He said hi, everyone. I think he's more interested in watching the girls than
Yeah.
broadcasting.
Oh, just sneaks that one in.
A little bit of miscommunication.
That would make it 9 to
6.
6. Cake is on top of it now.
Oh, man. Oh, we got, I think, is that number 5 serving? That's going to be Jordan. Oh, look at the soccer moves there. Did you see that? Nope.
She's a multi-sport athlete. We have number 2.
Avery.
Yes,
It is Avery.
Avery
Fennel.
Fennel.
But she's going to serve to the
Serving
net.
That'll be a point for the JV Dragons. Macy Reynolds, number 32, is back to serve.
The libero digs that one up. It's going to be hit over by 15. Ooh. Not a very good dig right there for the Dragons. Kind of messed things up.
Did I go under the net?
Yeah, it went under the net.
I think
Just
the key is to go
over and then hit the ground. Not under, then hit the ground.
number 19, Elizabeth Rixford.
Isabella. I don't know
Isabella.
I don't know where you get Elizabeth from.
I do not know either. Isabella. I'm not good with names.
Nope.
They have some juniors on their JV team.
They have 1 junior.
2,
2. Why is that one so capitalized?
because it's Jordan and I know her name. Macy with the
Spike by
with the
Maggie Bowman.
strike.
Yeah,
She put that down hard.
It's going to be 11 to 7 now.
Oh, 11 to 7.
Dragons on top.
7 to 11. How's that song go, Damien? You should know it. Like a,
I don't know that song.
I think it's an Alan Jackson song.
Oh, yeah, 'cause I am country, boys. Oh. Oh.
Molly Barr gets it back over.
That's a pretty good save, honestly.
Pretty sure
Yeah, we
it's
saved it.
Oh, miscommunication on the Lancers side. That's going to be a 4-hit violation. Can't hit 4 times, ladies and gentlemen. No one can hit 3.
Miss pass there.
Oh, I don't know what I just missed, but I missed something. Are you paying attention? 'Cause I wasn't.
That was a good spike there by the Lancers.
And for everybody that doesn't know and hasn't looked outside, it is raining.
Hey, I'm the weatherman. Okay, yeah, let me have that.
Oh,
one.
you're the weatherman. You're right.
Oh,
That was pretty
she
good
put a lot on
serve.
that serve.
Who was that? They were talented.
Oh.
What a
Good save there by
Gabriella.
Gabriella Warner.
I wonder if she's related to Mr. Warner.
Spike by Jordan. And that blocked by, is that Marissa? Molly Barr sends it back over.
Good communication on
Jordan-
the Dragon
oh.
side.
Jordan's serve is just to the right. And you can see Chad Dunsey on the screen right now.
So, do you know anything about the varsity volleyball team? Are they any good in the Lancers?
They're defending state champs, I think.
No.
I think they are.
Oh yeah, they had
Pretty
that.
sure they are
I'm pretty
too.
sure they are.
They had that one girl last year that went to like Nashville, Tennessee, or something to play volleyball in college because she was pretty good. Maggie Bellman's gonna serve. Oh, a little bit of an off-speed shot right there. Kind of catching the defense off guard, but they didn't.
Macy with the dig. The set. And Molly with the spike.
That's a left-handed spike.
Oh. Jordan just finds that little gap there in the middle for the Lancers.
St. Pius is catching up right now.
They are. It's 13-10. They caught up by a point.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
It was 7-11. All go.
No.
Oh. I think both of them thought it was going out.
But who knew? I have a foam golf ball in my pocket.
Thanks for sharing.
Where'd you get that?
I don't know where I got it from.
Macy with the dig. Sends it over.
Ooh.
Spikes it back in, but Dragons keep it going. Marissa sends it over. Spiked by the Lancers. Macy digs it, keeps it up.
Marissa.
With the oh. Just a good play by the Lancers. And they get it over.
What a play.
Marissa with another spike. And she gets it.
Same.
The block wasn't strong enough.
She's looking just like me out there right now. Really talented.
Except she probably has 4 inches on you, Damien. And you have 30 pounds. Thanks for that burp. Thanks for that burp. All the listeners right now.
That was the Austin Karen burp.
Jordan?
No,
Oh.
it wasn't.
Oh. Good play by Zach.
These girls yell loud. I don't know who that was.
You notice on our roster, they are not in the same order.
No.
The numbers are not in the right order. And it's really messing with
I don't know what order they went in, honestly.
Do they go by grade?
No. Yes.
They just went random.
They went by grade. You're right. Well, they are catching up now. That is 14-13.
Number 9. What's Savannah?
Yep.
Sends it over.
Savannah Kraus.
Oh.
A block right there, number 16, Molly.
I told you
Macy
they're
sent it
coming
right
back.
back in. It is tied up 14 all right now.
I told you guys.
You did tell us it.
Cake told us.
He called it.
Savannah sends it back over.
And that's going to be a hit.
Taylor.
Oh.
I don't know what that was. But they pointed at 0-5, so that's
And that's a point for the Dragons.
I don't know what happened there.
I'm not an expert on volleyball. I'm confused.
I don't know. Maybe they touched net.
Volleyball sends it over. Jordan with a spike.
Ish. Spike-ish.
Well,
By, what's her name?
Mr. Taylor's daughter,
Addie.
Addie.
Addie. Sydney.
So, Sydney sends it just out of reach. Number 14, Kristen. Kristen.
She really placed that shot pretty good.
She placed it perfectly there.
These slippers are really comfortable.
I noticed you had slippers on. Why do you have slippers on, Damien?
Well, to be honest, I don't know. I put them on when I got home, and I thought they were comfy. That's me a 4-hit ball.
4 hits on the Dragons.
They hit the net, and they hit again, try to catch the refs off guard, but
They
didn't.
were on top of it.
They didn't. The refs did catch it.
Jordan is serving. The jump serve.
Oh.
Sydney with the spike. Oh, she puts it down.
Oh.
A little tip there by Kristen. Oh. Net violation, I think.
I have no idea what happened. I don't even think nobody
I-
touched the net. They were on the floor.
I think, I don't know.
I don't know either.
What does it mean when they point at the net?
I don't know. Addie Taylor with the serve. Macy Reynolds with the pickup. And
The set was
I don't
just
know what just happened, but it's
on
kind
the
of
other
cool. Oh, what a dig.
Oh, Macy with
Oh.
the dig. They sent it back.
Defense is killer right now. Maggie Bellman.
Maggie Bowman with the set. The Barrow, number 3.
Laying out there.
She is not on the roster. It is a 3, isn't it, Damien?
Let me go ask her real quick.
What her name is?
Does she look like a freshman? It is 3. I don't know. What her? I don't know what her name is.
There's number 3 on the varsity or the JV.
We'll go with Madison. She
Madison,
looks like a
yeah.
Madison.
Is that Madison? Don't know if we can do that.
She might be a Nicole.
No, she's a Madison.
It's a good guess. Half the girls are.
I don't see number 7, so I think we're good. We're in the clear.
You want to go with the Madison?
Madison. Macy.
Macy gets it up.
Almost.
And she goes back with the serve, sends it over and into the net, but gets the point. Makes it 20-15 Dragons.
She's awfully small, but that hit was pretty wicked. We're going to have a timeout for the Lancers. Dragons are up 20-15. The score was 15-15. They are on a 5-0 run right now. You know,
No.
volleyball goes to 25 points, so they're 5 points away from victory of the set.
You are an expert.
I am. I know there's a bump, set, spike, and there's a serve. Sometimes you get a block and a dig. It's pretty much everything in volleyball. And there's a libero.
Except when there's points called and we have no clue what's going on.
Yep. I don't know the calls by the, refs.
Half the time they point to the net, and I don't know what that means.
Oh, that one time they just gave a 0-5. I don't know what that means. They just pointed out their number. I was like,
Did they even have it? I guess that's 05. Is that Jordan?
that was Jordan.
That was
They
Jordan.
called her out a while ago. I don't know what it's for. They said 0-5 with their hands, and I don't know what it meant.
Serve. Good dig there by
Addie Taylor.
Addie Taylor. I don't know. Yeah, it is.
Oh, another dig. Oh. Oh.
Sydney with the, just too far.
She hit it on the top of her hand, and the hand just bent. And
Points
just,
for the Lancers.
she just got too much air on that one. She didn't get the full hand on it and slam it down.
Too much muscle.
Too much muscle. No, I think she just went too fast. She's got to
Okay.
slow down,
Slow down, take
think
your
about
time.
it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like golf.
The harder you try, the worse you do.
Yeah.
Serve for the Lancers.
Spike.
Maggie with the spike. Oh.
I don't know what that shot was. It looked like me trying to play basketball.
Spike by, Sydney sends it down, and it comes up into the bleachers.
Oh, in the
Oh,
trash
in the
can.
basket.
Ooh. Ooh, that is
My
nasty.
nachos are in that trash can.
There
You're
might
welcome, ladies.
there might be cheese on
There
that.
might be a little cheese on the ball. It's okay, it's mine though.
That was a very
Macy just
powerful.
hit the back wall.
That was a powerful serve, but it wasn't in the square.
Our girls were just too strong.
That's what it is, Cake.
It's that lifting program Coach Hess, Coach Kester, and Coach Robinson have more.
That is.
Military camp.
Is it Robinson or Robertson?
Robertson? Robertson?
I don't know.
I think it's Robertson.
Good save by the
Miscommunication by the
Dragons.
Dragons, but they keep it up.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
And they get it in. Oh,
That was-
yes.
that was on the line.
The
That was hard call.
refs overruled the line judge and gave the point to the Dragons.
Did they really?
Yes. The line judge called
She
it
said
out.
in. That's
No,
in.
That's out, isn't
That
it?
is out. You're right.
When you point down, it's in.
Oh, okay.
Good play there by Addison. Addie. Oh. Good effort by Macy, just out of her reach.
Score is going to be 22-18. We have number 6 to serve for the Lancers, and that's going to be Gabriella Warner, Mr. Warner's daughter.
I do not. She's in Arkansas running for the Arkansas University. The
Razorbacks.
Razorbacks.
And the other one's in somewhere.
Good
North
spike
Dakota?
there by- I'm not sure where.
Somewhere right there. Oh. I
Good
feel like
play
that was,
by the Lancers to keep that up.
honestly thought that was 4 hits, but you know what? Props to them.
Trying to catch Macy off guard. Trying to send it over her head.
Good defense so far in this little rally.
This is a good volley right here.
Is that a volley or a rally? I don't know.
I think it's a volley. Yeah.
To be honest, that line judge's pretty cute.
You cannot say that on air.
That line. Look at that line. It's so straight.
Done too late.
I think you said that line judge.
I did not. Hey. It don't. Spiked by I don't know who, but it was a point.
Are you talking about Coach Banks?
I really hope Schweiss is listening. He's
No.
not.
Yeah, he's been talking for him.
It is now 23.
They were in our grade. Oh,
That was pretty good.
the serve by Christian is too far.
Christian.
Kirsten,
It's Kirsten.
Kirsten,
You're talking right now. It's very rough. Just so you know, it's set point for the Dragons. 24-19. It's been pretty good volley so far. Marissa.
good dig by Marissa.
Addie Taylor.
Jordan with the,
That
that was just a placement shot. That wasn't even really a spike. She just saw the hole and stuck the ball in.
Don't they have to get one more point?
Don't say that again.
Shut up, Damien.
Molly Barr with the set dish. Sydney Bumgarner hits it into the net. It's going to be 24-21 Dragons.
The Lancers are making a little run right here at the end of the set.
What will they need to get to win this game right now?
25.
I thought they have to be 5 ahead.
Nope, they have to
Five
be two.
ahead. 2 ahead.
Two.
Oh, 2 ahead.
Not 5. Cake is a little off on his instructions of volleyball.
Hey, I'm supposed to be video guy, so.
You're a video guy. Brittany. Sydney.
Just
Oh.
too far.
The Lancers are really coming back, but it's not from the Lancers' work. It's more from
The Dragons' mistakes.
it is. And number 9, Savannah, is going to serve. The freshman. I think, yeah, freshman. That's why she has the number 9 on her jersey, because she's a freshman. Brittany with the back row spike.
Sends it into the net. We have a timeout, Dragons.
23-24.
Centurion really needs to pull it together here. What do you say, Canada?
I think you're breathing really hard into the mic.
This is awkward. I'm really hungry. Waylon, you want to give me some nachos? Waylon. Want to give me some nachos? Wait, never mind. I don't have enough money. I only have $1. I'm broke.
We're back here after the timeout, and Damien's talk about not having enough money for tacos. Or tacos.
Nachos.
Wrong Mexican
We don't
food.
sell tacos here.
I wish they did.
That'd be kind of awesome.
Number 9, Savannah.
Let's see how this goes.
Sydney sends it over. Jordan with the spike. Oh. Catches Brittany off guard to tie it.
We are at a
24-24.
we are at a deuce right now, as you call it in tennis.
Except this is volleyball.
It is, but you know, same thing, pretty
Same
much.
concept, put the ball to the net.
Yep.
Oh, miscommunication there. Macy sends it over hard. That back row spike. Jordan. The little tip. Good save by Brittany.
And Lancers have the advance on this one. And number 9 is still back to serve.
We have another timeout for the Dragons.
They've been on a 6-point streak right now.
They've come back.
I knew it was going to happen.
Was it?
Kate called
But
it with
hopefully
like
St.
2
John
points in
pulls
the
it
game.
out. Let's do our sponsors right
Let's go back to our sponsors. We have Barley Automotive, Fleegs Equipment, and Mid-America Rehab.
Miss Dallas is trying to start a cheer, but
Miss Dallas.
I don't think the kids are into it. I think it's the parents, honestly.
They're getting it going. They're getting the crowd going, trying to get the girls going. Let's hope we can get St. Jane come back and win this set here.
Maybe. We're going to
Macy
find
with
out.
the dig. Sydney with a hard spike, and we get the point to tie it up at 25.
We are back at deuce, ladies and gentlemen. Back at deuce.
After that timeout, the Dragons got it back together, and Molly Barr is back to serve. She sends it over. The libero makes a play. Is that a Madison?
Oh, a block
send it
right
back. And
Oh.
send it in again.
Oh, that's 3. Oh.
We got 3 tips in a row by Sydney. Spike by Jordan.
That's going to be their point right there.
It is going to be their point. Your mic is really far away.
Well, if I have it too close and I breathe, then
Yeah, you're right.
Because you have to win by 2. Good dig by Macy. Brittany keeps it in. Sydney sends it over.
Oh, almost had a block there.
Oh,
Molly with the off speed. Oh my God, Jordan
trying to catch
is
him
on
off guard,
fire.
but Jordan has it. A missed set once again. And the Lancers take the set 27-25. That was a good first set to start this JV game. It was intense.
It was very intense. Yeah.
there's your line girl right there, Dan.
We have Brady Boyer, Chad Dunsey, and
Swice
Schwa-
coming up.
What do you want, Schweiss?
The boss is here.
Boss is here. We got to be serious now.
Yeah, it's definitely working. Where's the audio and video settings?
Hey, he's picked up on
They're trying to do something.
I
don't
think
know what
it's
they're
all
trying to do.
built into the intensity thing, I'm pretty sure.
You can hear them.
Was that ever black?
That?
No, the right side.
The right side? No. We put it on our sponsors and went back to that.
Did you click it and then like press space?
I don't think so.
You're good. When you click the sponsors, click that and then press space on it. And then did they like scroll through? And
They scroll through and everything, yeah.
Do you have to hit enter or are you just clicking and then it's right?
I'm just clicking and it's like I see it scrolling through and everything.
Is it scrolling on that side or this side?
That
That
side.
Okay.
They're trying to find us mess up, but we don't mess up. Is
Mr.
Daru
Schweiss and our producers thought we were
messing up?
having a air, but
We're professionals. They don't know what they're talking about.
The Pius Spirit crowd is here, but they went to the
they
wrong
went in
spot.
the wrong door, so they are climbing up the wall there.
Yeah, we got 4 kids though.
I know one of
That's-
them.
What's his name?
Is he your boyfriend?
He is not my boyfriend. His last name's Brownshaw, but he looks familiar. I think I know him.
That's
That's a girl.
yeah, that's Emma Grimshaw. She's a senior, number 8.
That's his.
Fourth
That's her
class.
boyfriend.
No, maybe that's her like
Brother?
brother, like twin brother or something.
Shut up. That's wrong. Incorrect. I'm gonna need to run out to my car and get $1 later.
You can, yeah, I say we have to broadcast.
No, I can make it in 36 seconds.
There, the goat walks back in, Mr. Schweiss.
Schweiss himself.
Schweiss himself. You're
We
about
are-
to see him come on the screen.
And that white
Right
photo.
now, there he. Oh no, now there he is.
In the white polo
Yeah,
that is way too big.
the khaki pants. He wears that basically every day.
The same shirt and pants.
Yes. Well, let's hope he washes them at night.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if he does.
We're about to start the second set here.
Are we?
We are.
Do you know the average squirrel lives for 6 years?
I do now. Where do squirrels go during hurricanes?
That is a good question.
Had a few of them lately.
We
in
have.
the United States and in Mexico, though, right?
Mexico. Texas?
No, we had one down in Mexico, too. Wasn't there one?
No.
I thought there was one in the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, yeah, the one that hit Texas?
No, not
Oh.
Harvey. There's one farther south.
Irma?
No, that was Florida. But we have
Juan?
numbers. No, Jose.
No, there was one that's Juan. Or was it Jose?
Jose.
Oh, it was Jose.
Macy with a spike back over to the Lancers.
Where was
Jordan
Hurricane?
with us. Oh. Jordan sends that in hard into the Dragons.
If anybody know where Hurricane Jose is, tell us.
Probably in Mexico.
No, it's
that's
that's Juan.
that's Juan.
It's following.
Oh, it's
Irma.
Following, oh, yeah.
What is it?
It's following
probably
Irma.
in, like, Puerto Rico right now or something.
Kate doesn't know how to deal with hurricanes, so don't listen to him.
One outside right now.
Macy with a set. Oh, another missed set for the Dragons. Or she may have done that on purpose.
Oh. Oh.
Set over to Molly.
Oh. Oh, out.
Just out.
2-0 Lancers. St. Jenna is really struggling right now. There's a lot of mental mistakes. If they put me out there,
Gabriella is still. But you're a guy, you cannot play.
you know, I've always wondered if a guys could play on men's volleyball.
Marissa sends it right back into the net. And guys cannot play girls volleyball.
Do you have any idea who is broadcasting the varsity game?
I believe it is Drew Toombs and Troy Johnson.
That is
Johnston. Is it? Wait, what?
Johnson.
Johnson.
Johnston?
They do every volleyball game except.
Pretty much. They do every varsity.
Maggie just gets it inside the line there on the close side of the court.
3-1 Lancers.
Maggie is sending it back over on the serve.
Ooh, I wonder how much popcorn is. Is that $1?
Spike by Addie Taylor.
Oh, no, that was not the spike.
That was more of a
Tip-ish. Oh.
Macy at the back row spike sends it just a little too far. Make it 4-1 Lancers.
Or 1-4. You just never know.
You never know. You never know.
Are you supposed to say the home team first, or
No, you say
just the winning team?
The winning team.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I always say my name first, because I'm always winning.
The serve was just too far there.
2-4. Answers.
Have Macy Reynolds. The jumping spike. Set.
Ooh.
They just hit it and out, back and forth.
She has got just too much muscle.
She's not getting on top of her serve enough.
That's what she's getting too far under
She's
it.
getting under it and sailing it. Gotta get on top of it a little bit, get that top spin going. Number 9, Savannah just served it. Tip by the Dragons.
What is that?
Spike. It's dumb.
My Gatorade. I'm trying to get it out. I dropped it in there.
Sydney sends it over. Jordan with the spike in. Was Maggie with a good play.
Addie just
Addie
sends
sends it over. 2 tips. And that is a point for the Dragons,
It is.
making it 6-3.
I'm really hungry.
You keep saying that.
Ooh, pretty good dig right there.
Good dig by the Librero. What did we decide on Madison?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Madison.
Oh,
Ooh, I'm gonna go to
Good,
McDonald's after this.
good.
Can I leave early?
No, you cannot. And the Dragons just snuck it in there in the corner to get another point. They get 6-4.
How about this? I leave right away. Yeah, because I'm hungry. I need food.
Addie Taylor.
Ooh, I was
just
out.
on the.
That was about half a centimeter away. from being in.
just over the line. She almost got it in there.
She almost. But you know what? Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
We don't have any of those.
What about washers? If you're on the board, that counts sometimes.
Jordan with it. Serve.
Oh.
Built a wall there by the Lancers. Dragons get a save and put it back over. This spike by Sydney. Just outside.
Just a lot of mental mistakes right now.
You got some missed spikes, missed serves.
Ooh.
Good dig there. Dragons send it over. Madison makes a play. Good play there by Macy Reynolds. Sydney makes a play and diving effort by the Librero.
Miss Dallas over there is cheering on the JV Dragons.
Addie Taylor back to serve.
I have to say she's over cheering the whole Spirit crowd.
Yeah, she's standing up, too.
And she's standing up.
Oh, Maggie with a spike into the net. And it rolls over for a point. She planned that. I'm calling it. She planned it.
She did. I think she did.
Trying to catch him off guard. What works, works. Lancers get it back over. Spike by Sydney. In under the net by the Lancers. Brings the Dragons within 1. 8-7 here now. Addie Taylor still serving.
I'm about to fall asleep.
Oh, a missed dig there to tie it up. 8-all here. Would that be right? 8-all? Or 8 both? Addie with the serve.
I wonder if it's going to go in 3 sets. That'd be rough.
A little tip over there by the Lancers. Maggie, or not Maggie, that is Sydney
Ooh.
sends it over.
I'm telling you, Jordan is killing it.
She's athletic.
Very athletic. Did you see that flip she just did?
Yeah, she's like a ninja.
Oh, the miss spike there. Sends it into the net to make it 9-8 Lancers.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you. You just don't talk enough to hear a full-on sentence.
That's true.
Miss serve there, sends it out to tie it up.
That one was a little rough. Score is 99. Or 99.
Sydney with the serve over, number 23. Dig by Jordan. Spike by number 6. Oh. Could not get there in time. We have some subs coming in. Macy's
right?
coming back in for the Dragons.
Austin, you going to talk yet or what?
I don't think anyone can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. Put it a little closer to your mouth. We can hear you.
My mom says she can't hear me.
Oh. What's your mom's name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer, huh?
What's your mom's name?
Tanya.
What's my mom's name?
Jennifer.
Oh.
Lancers get it in there in the corner, I believe. Yes, yes.
You're right.
I thought it was 9/11.
It was 9/11 yesterday.
No.
Ooh. And now you're going to have today's date, 9/12.
It kind of looked like she grabbed that a little bit and threw it.
That's how I play.
Kind of.
Kim, who are you sticking your tongue out at?
Haley Grass's little sister.
Aww. How cute.
Tip over. Oh.
Oh.
Macy with the back roll spike into the net.
She seems really frustrated.
A little of her sister coming out in her right now. She looks a little angry. Sorry, Madison, if you were listening.
I feel like she might be, though, because, you know.
I hope I don't get a text.
Ooh, you may have done it now, Camden.
I didn't mean it. I am sorry. We have a timeout here.
That means a water break for me.
Do the sponsors.
Cake wants to go to the sponsors one more time.
Because Cake is a sponsor guy.
We have Mid-America Rehab, Barley Automotive, and Fleegs Equipment over here. I hope you all can see it. We had some problems with it earlier in the broadcast.
Actually, we didn't. They just thought we did.
They thought we did. We are not for sure if we did or not, though. Coming back to the game here. Lancers coming out of their huddle.
Score is tomorrow's date, 9:13.
Lancers with the serve here.
Here comes Chase.
Point for the Dragons there.
Now it's 10-13. Did everybody know that Friday the 13th is on Halloween this year?
Don't know if that works, but it is our senior night, Friday the 13th of October.
Really?
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 Macy with the back row spike, sends it in to number 2, Avery.
Kagan smells it. Walking up the door.
You can see him there on the camera.
You want to give me food? You want to give me food?
It is 10-14
You can take my car,
right now.
and I'll give you my card. I just want some food.
Number 6, Gabriella with the serve. Then over to Addie. Molly Barr with the spike.
Ooh.
And Maggie and Marissa built a wall and send it back in for the point for the Dragons.
That was just magical how you said that.
Should I be an announcer when I grow up?
You should.
Jack Buck got nothing on me.
Jack Buck. Didn't he die?
He is. No. Yeah, Jack Buck did. All right. They build the wall again and send it back into the Lancers. Miss Dallas over there.
Telling her to do that again.
Maggie with the serve. Sends it over. Jordan making a... Oh, that's not Jordan. There's a miss dig and sent it over to Miss Sakowski and Miss McClin at the scorer's table.
Miss McClin, my 5th grade math teacher. She is not retired. She works at St. John now. No, she actually works here now, too.
A good spike there by, was that number 5, Jordan?
It was.
Oh, just a bit far from Addie Taylor. Her dad is the middle school principal. Holy crap, Damien. See who's standing in the doorway? That is
Wyatt
Kenny
Lawmender.
Lawmender. He played Kenny in We Are the Millers.
That is true.
He had a set.
Oh.
He's with his Valley friends, you're right. But they're his cousins.
Yes,
So
it's okay.
it's all right.
Jordan
Cousins.
Weiler and T. Bloom.
Tyler Bloom.
Macy with the serve. Sends it over to the Lancers. Diving dig there. Spike by Jordan.
That wasn't a spike, though.
It was a tip. I'm sorry, Damien. Spike. Was that a spike there, Ryan?
That was a spike, I think. There's a lot of yelling going on. It scares me.
Sydney sends it into the wall. Molly Barr sends it back over to the Lancers.
She does.
Some quick play right there.
Oh.
Brittany with a set. Sydney sends it in with a tip. It is a point for the Dragons. Make it 15 all. Sorry there, I was a point behind on the scoreboard.
Kagan, are you sure you don't want to give me food? He's very sure.
That's
I don't think it's a good food.
Macy sends it over again.
I just want some food.
A bit far. We have some
Somebody feed
substitutions.
this kid, dude.
We have some substitutions for the Lancers.
Number 9 back to serve, the freshman.
Sends it over. Is her name Savannah?
I think so.
Yes, it is.
So
Macy gets the spike in.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, that's a double hit. I feel like that was definitely a double hit. I should be a ref.
Sydney tips it in again. Another play, and she tips it over. Sydney making some hustle plays. The Lancers can't get to that one. Tie it up at 16 here.
God dang it, I was going to say something.
Oh, Cake. You're silly.
Molly Barr sends it over with the serve.
Does she? She does.
He does. Spike by Jordan.
Oh, I don't
She
know what that was going to do.
She was going up for the spike. The serve was a little off, and she could not get to it. It's a point
She was about
for
to
the
smash that
Dragons. They
thing.
take the lead for the first time in this set. Jordan with the spike. Just gets it into the net. All right, Taylor sends it just over to Alexis. Sydney sends it in hard, and that is a point for the Dragons. She gets it through the block. Oh, uppy.
That was pretty good. 18-16 Dragons.
Molly Barr sends it back over. Diving dig for the libero. Macy with a dig. Is it up to Brittany? Spike by Jordan, and she gets it in for the point.
What?
Jordan back to serve.
She's sending it over. Sends it over to about the baseline of the basketball line.
Too much muscle right there.
Too much muscle.
These girls lift way too much.
These girls probably lift more than Cake does.
Probably.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Macy with a hustle play there, sends it over. And she's bringing it.
Oh, under the
They
net.
get it into the net.
They make it 20-17.
Dragons go up 2017, as Cake just said. Addie Taylor sending it over. Jordan with the dig.
I keep falling asleep.
Good play there by Macy. Sydney with the spike in and hard. The Lancers keep it up.
Oh my goodness, this is
Gotta
crazy.
get it. They get it over. Oh.
Oh, 2018, that's the year I graduate, hopefully.
I'm going to graduate.
Cake should have graduated in 2017.
He should. Oh.
Hurt you both.
Sends it over by number 2, Avery.
Avery Reed.
Avery Frimmel.
Oh, I don't know what just happened. See, they gave another number 4. I don't know what they did.
Four.
Oh, 1-4.
They were- 1-4?
Yeah. I
Oh,
don't
they
know.
said 0-4.
No, they said 1-4.
But either way, it is 21-18
The year,
for the Dragons.
the year I retire. That's me out. 21-19. The year I get married.
Ooh,
Ooh.
hit the
You're
wrong
gonna
button
get
there.
married in 21-19.
Let's hope that doesn't mess anything up.
You're going to be dead by then.
Wow. I'm gonna live old.
Dude, you would
Sends
be-
it over here.
I'd be
by
119,
Yeah,
Cake.
you'd be 119 years old.
It's pretty old.
Spike by. Oh, there's a little tip over by Marissa.
I wonder who's gonna marry me at 119.
Big
I think
sexy
it's gonna be
kid,
Catherine. Oh, Macy with the back row spike and just over again. She's looking a little frustrated out there, but I think she can get it. Score is 21-20.
Is it?
It is. Oh, Brittany tried to get the Lancers off guard and just tipping it over before the spike.
Ow. 22-20.
Gabriella sends it over to the St. John bench.
You like that? 22-20? 22-20.
22-20.
2-2-2-0.
2-2-2-0. 2-2-2. 2-2-2.
My birthday's on the 22nd.
Is it? Of March?
Of April.
You would say that on air?
Huh?
You said that on air?
Dragons get the point there. Good play there.
These freshmen have a lot of spirit. There's a lot of them
They
here.
got spirit. Yes, they do. They
There's
got
a lot of
spirit.
them here,
How
but I
about
don't hear
you?
anything on the
Yeah, they're not
news.
saying anything, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of them here supporting.
Lancers spike it over. Addie Taylor makes a play. Maggie sends it over. It's a block by the Lancers, and they get it over. Marissa gets it in. Good play by number 2, Avery, for the Lancers. Maggie with another spike. And she gets it down that time.
24-20. You know, what is this score?
Set.
Last set.
No, it's not.
It was. At one time, it was. Last set, it was 24-20. And they came back. Lancers came back and won it.
It did, it did. Let's hope that doesn't happen this time and our girls can pull it out. Got the St. John Spirit crowd, or Shelly Dallas, trying to get the girls going.
Sounds like clap on, clap off.
This crowd is trying to get the girls going to pull this one out so we can go into a third set and pull out the win.
I'd be really hungry then.
I think you need to call Jennifer or Catherine to bring some food.
I'm really hungry.
It may take a while for Catherine to get it here, though.
It might.
All the way from Georgia. Is she listening tonight?
She is listening.
She is?
Hi,
She
Catherine.
is.
You don't even know who Catherine is.
Yeah, I do.
It's like
Oh, yeah, his girlfriend.
Yeah, it's
You
a
know?
girlfriend.
10 hours away. She might be here a little bit late, but you know what? It's food. I'll eat breakfast. I ain't scared.
Go get some cozy. No, served over again.
Is out. 24-21. St. Genevieve Dragons have the lead. It is
Number 6,
set.
Gabriella for the Lancers is serving.
set point for the Dragons right now, too. And set 1, set 2.
Sends it over.
That's
And-
good. Ow, and that's going to
Out.
be set.
It'll be set. The Dragons win the second set, 25-21. We're going into a third set.
Which is very rare in volleyball because it happens almost every game. Unless the other team is just not as good as the other one.
Yes, yes, we know about the line judge. Damien brought her up already.
I told you, she's pretty cute, you know what I'm saying?
Damien.
Damon, we're
Damon.
on air right now.
I'm there.
Talking about Kagan, come on, give me a break.
Catherine's not gonna like that.
Which one?
Hey,
Yeah.
Wait, is she seriously listening?
Yeah, she's seriously
listening.
listening.
And you said that.
She
Yeah,
just
bro.
heard that.
Catherine's listening.
Yeah.
What's up, Catherine? Is she really listening? Hi, Catherine.
She's gonna talk back to us?
I'm just saying hi.
Oh, you're right.
We get the meter on homecoming.
Hey, you go get me food? I'll give you my keys and my wallet. Oh my gosh. Is it even raining? That's my wife.
Should we go through the sponsors one more time?
3 minutes. Why is this so long?
We have Barley Automotive, Fleegs Equipment, and Mid-America Rehab. It's up right now. Mid-America Rehab, thank you for taking care of our athletes, keeping all of us healthy. Thank you, Barley Automotive, for having cars. And Fleegs Equipment for
Having tractors.
giving letting us buy tractors for our maintenance program, our ag. We have an ag
program.
tractor.
Yeah. We're going to make a commercial next week.
Yeah. Let's hope we get that commercial done. We need credit.
I had to
Pass
grab
the
that
class.
tractor. My
Cake's
tractor.
tractor will be out in the commercial. Both teams are talking over, see how they want to play this third set.
Here comes the professionals interview. Drew and Troy.
Yo, what's up, Drew and Troy? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? They see us down there. Drew and Troy.
Sucks for you guys. I just had Chinese ordered, so I'm just gonna go pick it up after this. Sucks
Like
for you.
Cassie.
No. Yeah, I did actually ask Cassie to order me food.
Yeah. She Snapchatted me too.
Yeah, I asked her to order me some Chinese. 'Cause you know what? I'm hungry.
This may be the longest. in between two sets I've ever been through.
I know. Why is it? It's like 4 minutes. Why? I always thought it was like 1.
They both have to talk it over, see how they want to win the set. We are hoping for a Dragons victory, though, tonight.
Go Dragons.
Hey, ask her if she can give me something.
Mom wasn't answering a text, so you know you had to go backup plan.
Who's back up?
Cassie, she said she just got Chinese and she was there, so you know what?
Tell her to give me something.
No, bro.
What the heck?
Ask her.
I did.
You did? You really? Same.
Yeah, she hasn't opened it.
Oh, she opened mine.
No, she's texting me.
Oh, okay. I asked her for Chinese, and she said, from where? There's only one Chinese place in St. John.
No, there's two.
Yeah.
Lamb's Garden is still open.
Yeah.
Savannah sends it over. No, that's Gabriella. St. John sends it back over.
Why would I want
volleyball.
Lamb's Garden? It's terrible.
Hey, don't say that on here.
Oh,
You know what?
miscommunication. We had 4
Freedom of
hits.
speech.
And the Dragons start off with the point here. Take the lead 1-0 here in the third set.
What kind of chicken? Chicken? Duh. What kind of chicken is there?
Cat chicken.
Cat chicken?
Spike by Addie Taylor.
So many
Today.
silly questions.
Tell her answer.
Jordan with the spike. They build the wall. They get the block. And Addie Taylor sends it back over.
Jordan.
Macy with the set.
That was not Jordan.
Marissa sends it down and gets the second point here in the early set. Maggie Bowman with the serve. Jordan with the spike. Oh, Jordan sends it down. Get a point for the Lancers here.
Didn't say that.
I'd like to thank my co-host for talking with me right now.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm texting boss.
You're not supposed to be on your phone during your broadcast.
I'm texting boss.
She's mad at us.
That was a serve into the net by number 4, Kristen.
About my birthday.
Did I say it right at that time, Damien? Kristen? Kristen. Kristen. Oh. Number 4, Becca sends it down hard with that serve into the Dragon.
Hey, what did he do with my earbuds?
I put them in your book bag.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Number 9, Savannah, the freshman, is coming back in to serve for the Lancers.
Here we go.
Sends it over. Macy with the dig.
Sydney.
And
Oh,
he
that was
sends it
pretty good.
in, down into Savannah.
4-2.
Can't get it to stay up.
This third set is really piping right now. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Pipe it up.
You know, pipe it up. Yeah. Remember,
Pipe it up.
you know, that makes me remember 2 years ago whenever the 400 stage unit was here. Those were lit. The lit days.
Dakota? Or Diego?
Every day we
Diego. No. Gautier.
Oh, the French kids.
French.
Hey, there's the Brazilian chick.
That is,
400 exchange student. Yeah, but she's like here. That was just like, I
There's
don't know.
Ryan Selby in the camera view.
Molly Barr with the serve. Out. That's me St. Jimmy point. Scores me 6-2.
6-2 here for the Dragons, and update the scoring if they can get those points. We have is it a Lancers timeout? I believe.
Timeout. I wonder what you wonder what they're talking about inside those huddles.
They're probably telling them,
What to do?
yeah, get it together.
Get it together.
Let's win this game.
That's
Get
what I'm
it
saying.
over with.
We gotta get in this set because we got a big varsity.
It's 7 o'clock already. Varsity's supposed to be on.
I'd like to thank all the fans that came out tonight and all the fans that are listening to us right now. I know we're not very good at announcing. We apologize.
I'm
Hopefully
sorry.
the two on the varsity game, Troy Johnson and Drew Toombs, will be better.
Hopefully.
Troy used to play volleyball, so you have a little bit more knowledge of the game than we can provide for you. We say names and say what we think.
No fair.
Jordan spikes it down and gets a point. She's hitting it down hard. Jordan with the serve.
Jordan,
Is
she's
it over?
ba-
Oh,
Ooh.
miscommunication there. Brittany came flying in and could not get the.
Lancers on a 2-0 run right now after that timeout. I wonder if that timeout, I think it worked. It may
The
have.
coach got in what they thought needed.
Maybe.
Named Molly
Maybe they
Cleveland.
made some offensive changes.
Molly bars the set. And Brittany sends it into the net. The Lancers have come back and brought it within one here in the early stages of this set. Jordan sends it back over. Maggie with the dig. Sydney sends it over. Good dig by the libero there.
Ooh, hit the net. Try to set it
Cannot
up right
get-
there and hit the
cannot-
net, you know what I'm saying?
Could not get the set now.
I don't know who that was either. I think it was 15?
14. Kristen. Addie Taylor with the serve. Alexa? Dragons just sneak it in there in the corner.
Who are you trying to pronounce?
Shoot. Number 17,
Alexis?
Alexis.
Camden, tonight is not your night.
I cannot pronounce these names.
You know, you're doing really good broadcasting, but
Well, I'm the only one talking, so I hope I'm doing good.
I'm sorry. Ooh.
Ow, ooh.
That was on the line.
That
See,
will
I don't
go-
know
that-
about this line judge. A
that's
while
fine.
ago, they had to call her off, but now,
Yeah, they overruled her a while ago, and that one looked a tad out.
honestly, I don't know. I'm not the judge. I'm just going to let her do her job. I'm not going to complain.
But
Score's 8-6, though.
from my point of view, that looked a little too far.
Macy.
Macy with a dig. Molly with a. Maggie sends it over.
A little
Couldn't get
bit,
the spike.
little bit of offset right there, you know what I'm saying? Sydney.
Sydney with the-
Molly.
Sydney comes down with it.
Sydney. Ooh.
Oh, that would have been a little too far, but the Lancers go for it still.
You know what? Sometimes
out.
you just have to take the risk.
Gotta take it. Gotta take it.
Score is 9-6, and we have Macy Reynolds back to serve. And
Gets it in.
she didn't do the jump serve this time.
Spike. Macy with a dig. Gets it up. Marissa with the spike.
Ish.
It wasn't spike.
Kind of. I mean, she didn't put all of her effort into it.
But that spike went into the bottom of the net there. Make it 10-6.
Dragons on top.
Good job, Kate. Please speak up a little bit.
Molly. Maggie. Ooh, that scream was really loud. Did you hear that? 10-7, Dragons. After that point from St. Pius. Number 19,
Elizabeth.
Isabella.
Isabella, I made that mistake a while ago. Why do you keep calling her that?
There's an I. I don't know where we're getting
I don't
Liz.
know.
There's no Z either.
I do not know. It's playing tricks with my mind.
I don't know.
Marissa sends it over.
Are you dyslexic?
I think I am.
Like, that's a serious problem.
Oh, number 2, Avery took a
How many
hard
toes am I
fall
holding
like
up?
that. Those are 2 fingers.
Well, you're not dyslexic.
I mean, I don't know if that's how
I don't know if that's how you get it,
works,
but you know
but-
what? We tried.
Brittany
Brittany.
with the serve. Over to Avery. Becca sends it over with a spike and gets the point. Make it 11-8 Dragons.
Number 6 back to serve. That is Gabriella. I'm going to start saying the names.
A sophomore.
Sophomore.
Ooh, sends it over. Good dig there by Molly Barr, and she gets the spike now. Jordan sends it back over.
Molly.
Marissa sends it in there, huh?
That was pretty good. Oh.
Oh, a good
What a
tip
play.
there to find the spot where the defense wasn't. Who? Oh, cannot get that serve down. Point Lancers.
Catherine just quoted you, Camden. She said, that's 2 fingers.
Thank you, Catherine.
Maggie. Brittany.
She quoted me.
Marissa. That was a lot of M's right there. No, I lied. It was MBM. Macy.
Oh,
Marissa.
get the
Oh.
out of the net, get it up, just keep the volley going. Oh, just snuck it in there between, was that Molly Barr and Macy Reynolds?
It might be.
It was. Kristen with a serve. Molly Barr.
Oh. Did you hear that? That was my phone vibrating on the cord.
I heard it.
It was kind of weird.
I was trying to figure out what it was there for a second.
13-10. Oh, my golf ball.
Oh,
No.
crap. Oh, crap. No, he did. Hey, get it before it goes in the court.
Kagan, get the ball. Where did it come from? I didn't drop it. I wasn't playing with it. Give me the ball, Kagan. It's not yours. I don't even know where it was in my pocket. It came out. Sorry.
Number 9, Savannah here to serve. Sends it into the net. That's the point for the Dragons.
Make it 14-11.
I got it with my neck. The talent.
How many girlfriends do you have?
I have like 7 girlfriends.
Oh my gosh.
Spike there by Jordan. And she sends it too far.
Oh, they were asking for a tip, but I didn't see a tip, and they didn't see a tip. So,
That's a point
no
for the
tip.
Dragons.
you know, it's just kind of like a bad server. Just no tip. Kind of.
I see where you come from. That was a good pun. Good pun there.
Jordan.
With the spike. Back into the net, but gets it over. Sydney sends it down.
Oh,
Good play by the little barrel. We decided her name is Madison.
We don't know yet, though. It might be. I'll go ask her after this game.
Of course you will.
You're right.
Oh.
A touch net violation, I believe, by number 5. That is Jordan. Jordan.
No.
Spread.
No. They give the point to the Dragons?
Yeah, because it was a net violation.
Oh, on them? I thought you were saying it was on us.
No, bro.
Oh.
Oh, out.
Out.
Dragons are pulling away
Okay.
right now, 17-11. They're on a 4-0 run. We're gonna have a
Timeout Lancers.
timeout by the Lancers, St. Pius.
St. Pius Lancers.
And during this minute, we're going to talk about this upcoming varsity volleyball game. How do you feel about it?
St. Pius is pretty strong.
They have a strong varsity program, but I think our girls, if they play their hardest, put all their effort into it, can pull it out for a win tonight.
Yeah, and I think they just came off of a loss of a senior last year. St. Pius did. That was very excellent, I believe. I forgot what her name is, though.
I believe she went to Nashville.
Hey, they won state last year, didn't they?
Did St. Pius win state? Yeah, we know. "13 seconds left in the timeout. They're getting their final calls in, making sure everything is A-OK and they're ready for this rest of this third set. Dragons are 8 points away from victory with Molly Barr back to serve.
My ball is serving. Big there by Madison. Sends it over to Jordan.
She tried a little
Spikes it
bit off
into
speed
the
right there. It
net.
just, she didn't put enough power into it, and it just didn't go all the way over to the net.
18
Oh, he
Dragons
left
on
me.
top.
What was Schweiss doing up here?
I don't know.
Jordan sends it over. Maggie
Maggie.
with the back row spike and
Oh.
gets it in, sneaks it in just
Ooh.
inside the line.
19-11.
They are on a
That
7-0 run right now.
That was a good placement there by.
Miss Kester's getting fired up over there on the bench.
I see what you mean there.
That wasn't what I wasn't meaning that.
Oh. That was
Number 15,
Jesse.
Jesse.
Sends
Jesse?
send it back in the net. Point Dragon.
Ooh, good dig right there.
Oh, Brittany sends it in, hits the net. Lancers keep it alive.
That was almost a really good opportunity. Sydney.
Sydney sends it back in. Maz makes a play. Lancers get it over.
Molly. Sydney.
Sydney tries it again.
Oh,
Oh!
my
She
goodness.
sent that really hard down. It went back up into the rafters.
Oh, that wasn't 4 hits. My bad. Molly.
Sydney,
Sydney.
Oh, one more. The third time is a charm. 21-11 there
Ooh.
now for the Dragons.
Did they give us
What
that
was
point?
that on
They gave it to us. She got it just inside the
21 to
line.
11. Dragons
Your
on
line
top.
judge over there, Damien, called it in.
I am proud.
Molly Barr sends it back over.
Ooh, out.
Just
know-
a tad too far.
You know, if you hit 9 serves in a row, you're going to mess up one time.
Right.
It's just like 9 out of 10.
10-point lead right now.
That is 9.
9-point
21 to 12 means not.
Jordan with the serve
my math
over.
was off.
Your math was off. You're all right. We still love you. Brittany recovering from the little bit of slippage there.
Sends it
Yeah,
over.
out. So 22-12.
Spike there just shows a little overside.
Screamed out right there.
Take, how big is our lead now?
What?
How big is our lead now?
10.
11.
It's 10. But
Oh, yeah.
You're doing okay. You're doing okay.
One more, it'll be 11.
let's hope we get to it.
Maggie.
Maggie with a hard
Jordan
serve.
did it.
Lancers keep it up. Sends it in. Oh,
Oh, Macy.
Macy with a
Good play.
Nice
Right
play.
there.
Oh.
Maggie. Oh,
Maggie
I
sends
believe
it in.
that hit the
Now
ground.
it's 11 points.
Now it's 11. You're
For
right.
the Dragons.
You're doing a really good job, Austin. We are proud of
Maggie sent it down hard there.
you.
She's
23 to
not very
12.
big, but she got that.
She
Some
did.
power behind that.
This is the biggest lead of the night for any team. 11 points.
Oh.
Off speed right there by number 14.
Off speed.
That
She
is
threw it in
Kirsten.
she threw the changeup there.
She did. She threw the changeup. I think that may have been an Ephus, honestly.
Ethos. No, I didn't have enough height to be an Ethos.
You're-
Ethos
You're right.
just crossed the plate a little high.
You know, that kind of looked like a splitter on
Splitters.
Wii whenever you really get it good.
Yes, yes, yeah.
On like throw it underhand and everything. It just
Changes it up in there.
Ooh, that's
Ooh,
out.
the serve just too far
And that's
there
going to be game
by
point
Avery.
for this-
24-13 for the Dragons.
with
We
an
have
11-point lead.
game
That was
point.
not game
Macy
point.
with the
This
serve.
is definitely game point.
This is now.
Yeah,
it
that's what I'm
was
saying.
before. Or it is now.
It is now. Oh, and that's
Oh,
a block.
The block.
And that's
The
game.
Dragons win
Dragons
on a block.
win.
They shove it back into the Lancers.
That was a good
Our
comeback
varsity
right there.
game will be starting shortly after that. Your announcers will be Drew Toombs and Joy Johnson.
They will be
I
your
like to say good game to the St. John Dragons and St. Pius
Lancers.
Lancers. It was a
And-
good win for the Dragons.
And we are signing off, and this is Damian Kiefer, Austin Cake, Karen, and Camden Rowe.
Have a good night.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little loud though.
What about now?
Still a little loud.
Now?
You're good. It might just be mine's turned up a little too loud.
You're good.
Am I good?
Yeah.
All right. All right, folks, I'm Troy Johnson here, joined with my usual partner, Drew Toombs, at Peggy J. Johnson Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between the St. Pius Lancers and your St. Genevieve Dragons. Pius coming in at 10-3. I'm not sure what the Dragons' record is. The way we split it up, I had Pius's stats, and Drew had your St. Genevieve Dragons stats. So we're going to wait for Drew to get those pulled up here on his phone. Oh, does he have them?
I do have them, but I don't know if this overall is correct.
What is it?
It's 11-4-2.
That sounds about right.
It is?
With
Okay.
they've played in 2 tournaments.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So go ahead.
Brian, move.
Go ahead.
All right, and we were getting bugged by Brian Selby there. I lost my train of thought there for a minute. But JV coming off a win. I don't think freshman played today.
I have no idea.
Oh, well. But the Dragons coming off a 3rd place finish at the North County tournament. They played 6 games in a day. They went 4-2 overall. So before that, they were looking at 7-2-2, improving to 11-4-2 over the weekend. Dragons with 2 tough matchups this week. They have St. Pius obviously at home tonight, and then tomorrow it's another game at home. Me and Drew will be on the call for that one as well.
I can look that up while you go over some of St. Pius' stats.
Yeah, let me pull them back up. What you're going to see from Pius is a lot of hitting. Very good setter, or very good libero in Kyla Greenlee. Like unbelievable hitters. 4 girls hitting over 300. And if you were here for the last volleyball broadcast, we discussed hitting percentage and how it's kind of like batting average. Hitting percentage is essentially how many times on swings. So if you're hitting 380, that means 38% of the time you're getting a kill. The other 62% of the time, it's a block, it's hitting error, it's in the net, it's out of bounds, whatever it may be. But as you're seeing St. Pius warm up here, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You're going to see a lot of big hits from them. Just a monstrous team. I mean, you look at number 13. I'm going to look at the roster here really quick. I don't know names quite yet. Number 13, Kaylee Portel, a junior middle hitter. And just from up here, you can tell she is very tall. Looks to be about 6'1", 6'2", matches up with Avery Reed quite well from what I've seen so far. You're going to see, just like I said, a great libero. That's all this team really needs is a great libero and some great hitters around it. Your setter could be an average setter. They could be a great setter. They could be a not-so-good setter. Either way, if you have a good lib and you have some good hitters, you're going to succeed.
Exactly, and St. Pius has a lot of size. I mean, you just look down there, and they're just smacking the ball hard. I mean, they're bringing it down. And St. Gen is going to have a tough test tonight. I mean, I look forward to see what they're going to bring tonight to the table.
Yeah, I definitely look forward to it. Last year, I believe Pius defeated your Dragons, but this year, Dragons off to a very strong start, 11-4-2. Pius off to a very strong start, 10-3. A little bit of a rivalry here. We'll go back not so long ago. These 2 teams shared a district, I believe.
Yes.
Is that right?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, and then Pius moved down a class. I believe they're Class 2 now, as the Dragons stayed Class 3, if I'm correct.
Yes, you are. St. Pius won their district. I think they made it to the quarterfinals 2 years ago.
I don't know. They were good. I've
They were
heard
really
some
good.
special things about the St. Pius team. This is my first time seeing them in action, and I've seen some great teams. But we will join you back in a minute as we are going down to the floor for the national anthem.
And your St. Genevieve Dragons. At this time, we ask that you please rise, gentlemen, remove your caps for our national anthem performed tonight by St. Genevieve High School vocal music student Zach McRae.
we back on? We are? Oh, okay, we're back on. And now for your or do you want to do Pius's lineups first?
Yes, I would. Starting for the St. Pius Lancers, we have number 6, Madeline Mitchell. Michael, I think. Number 8, Emma Grimsaw. Number 10, Callie Otek. Number 12, Carly Nicholson. Number 13, Kaylee Portell. And number 14, Julia Houston.
Yeah, and for your Dragons, we actually have a new image for this, so I don't even have to say starting lineups, and they will also have some key stats, so tune into that real quick. I'll read you through it. So starting at libero tonight is the sophomore, number 12, Jada Grimminger. Jada, her first year starting varsity. Number 10, the middle hitter, Avery Reed. Avery's third year playing varsity, I believe.
Third or fourth?
Third or fourth. Number 20, Chloe Unterreiner, an outside hitter. Number 15, Haley Grass, another outside hitter. There we go, I'm caught up. Jennifer Humboldt, number 1, a junior, an outside hitter. And lastly, number 4, Drew Lamandier, the setter. And now I have to go back to this. And we are good.
Just on a thought earlier, St. Genevieve next game tomorrow is against, oh shoot, I had it, now I lost it. It's Saxony Lutheran.
Saxony, I knew it was against another private school. It was either Vincent or Saxony. I don't know how Saxony's doing this year, but we have that game tomorrow too, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Well, me and Drew, you'll probably hear me and Drew for most of the varsity volleyball broadcast. Along with fall or with winter sports, you'll probably hear us on most of the calls for girls basketball.
Yes, and are you going to do, I mean, we're far away from that still, but would you do boys basketball, probably?
Oh, yeah, more than likely.
Okay.
Got to have credit somehow.
Exactly.
And we are underway as teams will meet under the net and wish each other good luck, as the Dragons actually a little unfortunate recently losing Allie Grass to a sprained ankle for the week, and Julia McClin out for question mark. I still don't know. I don't know if she's out for the year, out for a couple more weeks with the broken finger.
Did we say, wait, yeah, Ella Reed starting?
No, we did not. Ella Reed is starting tonight in place of Allie Grass. Ella will be front row only, and I believe you'll see Megan Schweigert quite a bit in the back row.
So the Reed sisters are starting out.
Yeah, you see the Reed sisters. I don't know if Ella's playing middle or right side. We'll find out here soon, I guess. I did not get up to tune before this broadcast.
There's Wyatt Lamandier.
Yep. There he is, graduated last year, just an absolute athlete. Tore his ACL, terrible injury, tried to come back, and third day of baseball tryouts, tore it again.
Here to support his sister, Drew.
Starting off tonight will be number 12 for St. Pius, Carly Nicholson, a senior setter with the jump float. Up by Reed. Over to Reed. Reed down and in, and Dragons start off with a kill.
It almost looked like Chloe Unterreiner and Avery Reed both wanted to go for the kill at the same time, but Avery came up with it.
Yeah, you'll actually see that. And guys, we call it a tandem where two people go up. It's just a kind of like a little trick play. Nicholson to the outside. Big block there by Reed. Greenlee on the set. Outside, number 8. Played up by Lamandier. Unterreiner to Humboldt in the back row. Great up there by Nicholson. Over to Greenlee, the setter. Up by Grimminger. Humboldt will send it up. Grass on the free ball. Good rally here. Dumped by the setter. Setter was live. Dragons somehow kept it up.
Late call.
I guess not.
Late call.
What is this green flag? Oh, that's a towel.
Towel, yeah.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
That was a really late call there from the official down there.
Yeah, very late call. You'll see that a lot on those questionable calls. It looked like Humboldt pancaked it up, but I guess it hit the floor. So now back to serve is number, is that 6 or 8? 8. Emma Grimshaw serves it out, a middle hitter. Dragons take a 2-1 lead.
I think one of the biggest things that you're going to see out of this team, or out of this game tonight, is, like we said last time, I don't know if you guys were listening or not, but the team with the most mistakes will more than likely not win this game.
End of the game for Grimshaw is number 1, Erica Schrader. Great swing there by number 10. That is Callie Otek. Callie. Sorry for mispronouncing
We're
things.
probably going to butcher some of the names.
Yeah. Not the Dragons' names.
No.
Just St. Pius names.
Yeah.
Now back to serve number 5. This is Lindsay Rich. And you look at this Pius roster, you have it in front of you too. It's almost all seniors.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch
It's
of them.
unbelievable.
Only one sophomore in the whole group.
Let's see, we got 1 sophomore and 2 juniors, and
The rest are seniors.
there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 or 10 seniors on this team. This is unbelievable. So very
Avery Reed
experienced.
back to serve.
Looked like that serve would have been out,
Ace. Is that correct?
and I just got notification from Schweiss that Pius on our scoreboard is spelled Pius. So I'm going to text him really quick. That ball's, Reed thought it was going to be out, but top spin makes the ball drop a lot quicker and a lot more vertical for those of you that don't know. So you'll see a lot of serves, some miscommunication. It's not always miscommunication. You just think a ball's out and it just drops in. Great float serve there.
That ball was knuckling.
Yeah, I mean, that ball had no spin. That is was that number 10?
Yeah.
Number 10, Callie Otek. Another,
That's a
wow,
sophomore.
she's the sophomore. And I was looking earlier, she's the girl that's hitting 348. To Humboldt off the block. Ooh, I thought she was in the net. It looked like the net moved a little bit.
Good play by Drew Lalamandir. Just dumped it over there.
Definitely not the most athletic play. I don't think Drew got above the net, but
Hey,
whatever
works.
Haley Grass back on the serve now.
Arguably the best server on the team.
For sure. To the outside. Big hit. Dragons can't even get a hand on it. That's Trish Gaylord, the outside right side hitter. Outside right side. Wow, that was cringy.
Another senior on this senior loaded St. Pius
Now,
team.
is it Madeline? Madeline Michael back to serve, the defensive specialist.
That's who it is, Michael.
Lefty. Good float serve. No, almost no spin to the outside. Reed on the swing. Played up by Greenlee. Big swing played up by Reed. Great up there by the middle. Reed sends it over. Reed, a Missouri S&T commit. And setter is live again. Dragons are really struggling picking up that setter from the front row as of right now.
And that's
It's
just
6-5.
that's just something they're just going to have to get used to as the game goes on.
Setter tonight, Carly Nicholson, I believe. Now with 2 kills.
Ooh, my
Great
goodness.
serve. Wow. And Humboldt off the net and lands in 6-all here early in the first set.
That's kill number 72 for Jennifer Humboldt.
Wow, that's crazy. 72 kills. Unterreiner into the game for Megan Schweigert. Lamandier with the serve. Nicholson, ball off of Drew's fingers, would have been in 7-6 St. Pius. That is number 13, Kaylee Portell.
I'm just
on the kill.
gonna have you take a guess at how many kills Avery Reed has.
154.
Pretty close, 135.
Ooh, I was about to guess 136, but she would have 136 now since she already has one
Yeah,
tonight.
that's right. She has 136.
Greenlee back to serve.
Little
Jump
barrow.
float. Out to Reed, blocked, played up by Unterreiner. Great coverage, over to Reed again. Little Reed, this is kind of the grass situation. Blocked by Humboldt and Unterreiner. Unterreiner's 3rd block of the season. I'm not sure for Humboldt, I'm sorry.
I have it right here, if I can find her name. Oh, there it is. Oh, maybe not. I don't have the blocks, it's not.
That should be all the way down at the bottom. Nicholson to the middle. That ball was barely out. Dragons take the lead again.
That's a hard job to do as a line judge there. It's one of the hardest things I believe, to do in volleyball, just to look down that line and see if it's in or out.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely very challenging. That is Humboldt. Sends it long. Service error for the Dragons, 8-8. And I believe the Lancers have gone through the rotation, as this is number 12, Carly Nicholson back to serve again. On the jump serve, barely out. You could see the top.
It hit the camera down there.
That's not good.
Anyway.
We got film. That's all right.
Yeah. What were you saying? Sorry, I didn't want to say anything.
Just the amount of top spin on it. You saw how quickly that ball dropped.
Yeah.
To the right side, great swing. Dragons really struggling picking up these Lancers. Looks like defense is very lethargic right now.
This game is going to be very, very evenly matched. I mean, you can already tell it's 9-9 right now, and they've been going back and forth pretty much the whole game. So
Yeah.
I want to see St. John come out big at the end of this first half, or into the first set, coming out into the second set.
Great serve. A lot of movement to Reed in the middle. Reed tried to go for the roll shot.
Kind of misplayed that, misjudged it.
I guess. I mean, I don't know what happened there.
I think she was trying to catch him off guard and see what would happen.
Number 8, Emma Grimshaw, back to serve for the third time. Grimshaw serves it out. Dragon point, 10-10.
I wouldn't say most, but some of the Dragon points have been coming off of that service error.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed about Pius. Not a lot of digs, not a lot of aces, and a lot more than usual, I would say, service errors.
That's a good jump float.
All the way to the outside, big swing. Schweigert swing and a miss. 11-10, Pius takes control. And out of these 11 Pius points, you got to say, 6 of them are swings that the Dragons' back row is just standing up. And I would say another 2 or 3 of them are Dragon service errors.
Yeah, and then the other, that would be another 2 or 3.
I would say this Pius team has only earned about 1 or 2 points right now. Great slide there by Reed off the top of the block. Way to utilize the block.
11-11 here in the first set. It's going to be a very grueling match for both teams here.
Reed on the great serve. Tight to the net. Played up by Schweigert. Out the grass. Grass off the touch of Greenlee. 12-11, Dragons take the lead.
I'm just looking down at Pius on the floor right now, and
They're huge.
Their libero is bigger than one of the players on the court right now.
I mean, it's unbelievable. Kyla Greenlee, she's tall. She's big for a libero. And on top of it, she's left-handed. Like, a tall libero gives you the option to hit out of the back row, and left-handed, it switches up the spin on the ball. To the outside. Big swing. Looked like it would have been out. Schweigert on the swing. Almost with the kill. Greenlee with the set to the outside. Schweigert plays it up. Great play by Megan Schweigert. Over to Grass. Grass with the roll shot. Greenlee again to the outside. Into the net. Dragons win the rally.
That was a really good rally by both teams there. St. John coming out with the point. But both teams great communication on both sides of there. You know, the long rallies, you get tired, but that was great communication on both sides.
Great serve again there by Reed to the middle. In. Looked like it might have been off the top of the block. Looked like it changed direction a little bit there. Did you see who swung on that? 13?
I did not.
13? We'll say 13. Kaylee Portell with the kill.
That was a very straight
Good
serve.
pass to Humboldt. Humboldt. That ball is in. Dragon point, 14-12.
St. Genevieve up by 2, looking to close out the set. I know it's a little early to say that right now, but, I mean, they're up by 2. What are you saying now? I mean, what are you thinking as anything like that?
Back row's got to move.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Back row has got to move. They've had so many of these little change-up shots that just the Dragons aren't moving on. The ball, I get that Pius is a big team. They're,
very
for lack
senior
of
loaded.
a better term, a cram-it-down-your-throat team. They're just going to hit, and to change it up, they're going to hit some more. And the Dragons' back row has to be ready. Good serve there by, I didn't see who that was. And they will get
Haley Grass.
Haley Grass on the
Double.
On the double, 14-14. And this is the usual Dragon team we're seeing, the streakiness. Here it is.
I can't tell who's serving right now.
Neither can I. Was number 5? Do they
Six.
have a 5?
They have
Lindsay
6.
Rich.
Either Lindsay or Madeline Michael. It's number 6.
Lombardier tried to go for the dump. It was stuff blocked there by number, I cannot see.
Madeline Michael back to serve.
Is that Michael?
Yeah.
6. Played up by Schweigert. Reed sending the free ball over. The middle. I don't think Grass was ready for that, but whatever works. Free ball. Greenlee to the outside. Good swing by Reed. Uh-oh. Oh, somehow Unterreiner got a hand on it. Or that was Reed that got it. Ella Reed that got a hand on it. To the middle. Off the top of the block. Played up by Schweigert. Great pass. Humboldt in the middle. Blocked. Played up. Tipped over by Lamandier. Greenlee to the outside, tight to the net. Great pass by Schweigert. Lamandier out to Reed. Reed played up. Nicholson to the outside. Tip. Great coverage there. Humboldt spins. No, great rally here. Nicholson to the outside. That's what they're going to do. The ball is out. Dragons win the rally. Great rally there. I mean, you could just see Pius outside, outside, outside. Grimshaw, Grimshaw, Grimshaw. And she was putting some monster swings on. Dragons defense just picking it up.
Some of the swings that came down, Dragons weren't even ready for. I mean, the one you said to Haley Grass, she was not ready for.
Oh,
it didn't look like.
This is what this Pius team does a good job of. Out to Grimshaw. In the net, that is one thing this Pius team does. They switch up their hits. They might be setting to the same person, but Grimshaw, you've seen her go line, you've seen her go cross, you've seen her go down the middle. You don't know. You know who's going to hit it. You just don't know where they're going to hit it.
And that's the good thing that's one of the things of a good team. You have one person that can really hit it well, and you have some other people that can really hit it too. And they're just going to cram it down your throat, cram, 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 cram until they win or they come out on the other side of things.
Yeah, I mean, Pius has done a great job so far making that back row move. They're not hitting it at I mean, they've hit a couple at people, but for the most part, they're splitting gaps in between the zones.
And it may look like that St. John is at a disadvantage. I mean, you look at their lineup. They have, 4 sophomores starting today? I mean, they have Jada Grimminger, Ella Reed, Chloe, and
3. Schweigert.
So that's 4.
4 getting, not all starting, but getting good playing time.
Exactly. 4 sophomores. And you look at this Pius team, I mean, definitely senior loaded.
Yeah, and I mean, look at the bench. It's Julia McClin and
no, it's not even, it can't be
Maggie
Julia.
Bowman.
That's in. Ace.
I mean,
For
2
Drew
more
Lallemand
sophomores.
here.
On this Dragons varsity team, you have the 4 we talked about.
Jada. Did I say Jada?
Yeah, we said Jada.
Oh, my bad.
Jada, Chloe, Ella,
Megan Schweigert.
Megan, and then Julia and Maggie Bowman. Great up there by Avery Reed. Oh, my goodness, that's bugging me. Great coverage there by the Dragons. Played up, tight to the net. Humboldt off
Another
the block. 18-15. Dragons starting to pull away here.
And this is, like you said, that streakiness. St. John had a couple points where it didn't almost look like they took off. It just looked like they weren't ready for it. And now they're back up by 3.
Yeah, I mean, if I was this Dragons team's probably tired. They're probably exhausted. 6 games in 1 day is no easy feat. Out to Grimshaw. Grimshaw, great pass by Reed. To Unterreiner. Greenlee to Grimshaw on the tip. Played up. Oh,
that's one of those things that you said. You have no idea what they're going to do. They may be setting it to the same person, but it's not going to be the same hit every time.
Yeah, it looks like Greenlee just likes going to Grimshaw. Not as much their setter. Shoot. I can't think of her. Oh, Greenlee's not left-handed. I am sorry. It's Rich that's left-handed. Humboldt with the big swing out of the middle, off the block. Wow, I cannot speak. Who is their setter? That is going to bug me. Nicholson. I keep wanting to say Christensen because I was watching men's Olympic volleyball today, and their setter's name is Micah Christensen. Nicholson, Christensen.
I got you.
Kind of the same thing.
I got you. Jennifer Humboldt back to serve for St. Genevieve.
See if Humboldt goes to that jump serve. She does. Good serve there by Humboldt.
A lot of top spin on it.
Wow, what a swing there. Number 8, Grimshaw. Again, saying her name a lot tonight.
She just moved on the court. Like, she went from one side to the other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is that a rotation that they do?
Yeah,
or is
yeah. So you see, obviously the libero has to stay in the back row, but if – oh, that's an ace. Great serve. Didn't see who served it. I was talking. Not on the ball tonight. What was I saying? Yeah, so right now you see Grimshaw on the right side, and she'll probably go to outside. Yeah, she went to outside, and the outside went to right side. Off the block, Reed with another kill. Avery Reed, I believe, with 3 or 4 kills so far tonight.
One of the storylines that you're going to see from this game is Avery Reed going to be there for most of the team. I mean, one of the seniors that you really look to if you're a younger player on this team.
Grimminger on the serve, a lot of movement. To the right side, Grimshaw off the block of grass, straight down. Pius takes the point, 20-19. Substitution, this is number 7. Trish Gaylord coming into the game for number 6, Madeline Michael.
Trish is also a sophomore, or a senior, sorry, senior.
Now back to serve number 8, Emma Grimshaw.
We seem to say her name a lot.
Yeah, with the service error there, puts Dragons up by 2, 21-19. Another substitution coming in here. Grimshaw not playing back row tonight. Number 1, Erica Schrader will come into the game.
Schweigert back to serve for St. John.
A lot of movement. Tried to pin it in that back corner to the outside. Into the net. Dragons up by 3. Dragons got to push for 3 here to win this set over Pius. And let me tell you, this would be a huge momentum booster for the Dragons.
As Pius takes their second time out of the set, I agree with you. If St. Genevieve wins this first set, they have to come out in the second set feeling very, very happy with how they performed in this first one. It was a little shaky at the beginning, but now they're really settling in and getting that streakiness that we were talking about.
Yeah, and streakiness not necessarily a good thing. You obviously want consistency over streakiness. I'd even, like, if you're not.
In anything, really.
Right. It's just with the Dragons, they're consistently streaky, I guess is the way to put it.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that.
I mean, a lot of the teams they've played are, I mean, they're matched 1A, 1B.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. They have a very tough schedule this year, almost halfway through the schedule now. And no one expected them to be here is the thing. After losing some key seniors last year. We'll get back to that in a minute. Schweigert on the serve, pins it deep.
Looks like she's living long tonight.
The outside, off the block of Reed. Pius regains a point.
Schweigert looks like she really lives long on her serves.
Yeah, we talked about in the last broadcast. She lives long on her serves, and sometimes she
lives or dies by it.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3 feet out, or it's 2 or 3 feet in. Now back to serve number 5, Lindsay Rich. Oh my goodness, she's not a lefty either. Who did I see? Reed in the middle, straight down, split the court. Avery Reed with another kill.
It is number 5. The libero, that is Kayla Greenlee coming back in for Rich.
Back to serve, Avery Reed. Dragons need 2 to take the set. Played up by Greenlee. Off the top of the block and out of bounds. Pius takes the point. That's one thing the Dragons don't have this year is height.
Yes. The only really one coming back from last year that really had a lot of blocks was Avery Reed. Last year they had Courtney Dunze, they had Sam Bowman. No, was it Sam Bowman or Sam Bumgarner? Bumgarner is who I'm thinking of.
Reed out to Humboldt off the block and down. Dragons set point here 24-21.
But they had a lot of height last year, and now they really don't have that. They have Avery, and they have Ella. And when she comes back, Julia McClellan, but they really don't have a lot of height this year.
Wow, great serve and an ace to clinch the set. Dragons take this one 25-21. Wow, back and forth set, first off. A lot of sloppiness in that set, I would say. Personally, I'm not too keen on errors. I don't take well to them. I'm a very competitive person. When I played, I would get frustrated very easily, especially if we're playing a team that I know we can beat. I know, Drew, you're the same way when it comes to baseball, football, basketball.
Oh, yeah.
I hate losing.
Same.
And I definitely think the Dragons are as good, if not better, than this Pius team. Yes, they don't have the height. They might not have the quickness or the experience of this Pius team, but from what I've seen tonight, it's just Dragons being flat-footed, and that's why that set was 4 points.
I also think that St. Pius has really made a lot of errors on their own part. I mean, they had, what was it, about 4 or 5 service errors that could have altered the set there. So it's really coming down to errors at this point, and I would want to say experience, but you can't really say that now.
Yeah, sorry, Schweiss was texting me. Don't forget sponsors.
I got it.
You got it?
Well, I have it up, and we'll kind of switch along.
Oh, okay.
Fleegs Equipment. In 1963, Fleegs Equipment was founded as a family-owned and operated business in St. Genevieve, where it remains to this day, selling exceptional equipment such as Case IH, Hustler Turf, Vermeer, Cub Cadet, Massey,
I guess,
and many more, helping with all your farm and lawn needs. Service from the time you enter the door or pick up the phone is taken to heart, because at Fleegs Equipment, they ask that you let our family take care of your family. Fleegs Equipment, Highway 32 in St. Genevieve, online 24/7 at fleegs.com. Go Dragons.
I don't even have it in front of me.
Here.
Oh, you have it? Our next sponsor, Barley Automotive. If you are in the market for a new or pre-owned car, check out Barley Automotive. Barley's is a family-owned, family-run business that's been a staple of the community for decades. For a high-quality car and high-quality service, come see us at 791 St. Genevieve Drive. We are a proud sponsor and supporter of our local schools. Go Big Green. And I think we'll get Mid-America Rehab at a timeout or something.
Yes, we can.
So now I have to go back to this. That is not. There we go.
Jennifer Humboldt back to serve for St. Genevieve.
Wow, my back hurts. Oh, it just popped.
Like you said in the last broadcast, I really hate, or I don't hate it, but
I hate bleachers.
you can say it, I can't.
I hate bleachers so much. It's actually why I played football this year, so I didn't have to sit on a bleacher. No, I'm just kidding. Humboldt back to serve. Stays with the normal serve. Played up by Greenlee to Nicholson. Right down the line. And guess who it is? It is Emma Grimshaw. I didn't change Pius. Oh, well. Not a big deal. Blame the producers. Schrader on the serve.
Good jump float.
Played up by Grass. Out to Reed. Reed. Massive swing. Greenlee plays it up. Played up by Humboldt.
If you're St. Gen, you have to capitalize.
To the middle. Not high enough. 2-0. St. Pius takes control.
St. Genevieve got a free ball there and really didn't capitalize like they really should have on that.
Schrader back to serve again. And a service, oh my goodness, oh my God, wow. Serve receive error for the Dragons. Did you see who passed that? Is that
No.
Haley or Jen?
I have no idea.
This one's played up by Jen. Tight to the net. Lomdier plays it up. Free ball sent to over. Greenlee. Nicholson. Somehow played up by the Dragons. Greenlee plays it up to the outside. Out of bounds.
Great play by Drew Lalamandir to get that up and over. I mean, that was heading for the back row for a kill almost, and then St. Pius played it up and served or hit it out.
Yeah, a lot of hustle tonight here from the Dragons. You're going to see that from them every game. Served there by Greminger. Funky set there. Out to Grass. Grass on the swing. Played up by Greenlee. To the right side. Not high enough. 3-2.
And that's what you're going to see a lot of this St. Gen team. I mean, you're going to see a lot of grit, a lot of heart, and a lot of wanting to win. So that's what you can come down to as we come back and Jada Greminger back to serve for St. Gen.
Greminger sends it over. Played up by Schrader to Nicholson. Tip. Good recovery there by Lomanier to the outside. Grass. Grass. In. 3-3. Dragons come back and tie it up. Great placement there by Haley Grass.
Both of them had 3 unanswered points. 3 started with St. Pius. Now 3 came back with St. Genevieve. So I'm really looking forward to see how this set ends.
Yeah, for sure. This is definitely going to be a tight one. Greminger on the serve. Great serve. Unbelievable. That serve barely over the net, first off. Second, no spin on it whatsoever. That was, wow. SG top 10 nominee.
I have no words because that was incredible.
Filthy. That was disgusting. Greminger on the serve. Another one with no spin. Tip. Looks like the net was shaking a little bit. Unterreiner, great play there by
Roll
Pius.
shot.
To Reed, straight down off the block. St. Gen with 5 unanswered points.
St. Genevieve has been playing exceptional this set. They started out a little shaky at the beginning, losing 3 points to St. Pius, but come back with 5 unanswered of their own.
Greminger, good serve again. Grass on the swing, off the block. What's going on? Oh my. Dragons now with 6 unanswered points. Greminger still at the service line.
Kegan said he needed a name.
To the outside, big block. Great coverage there by Schrader. To the outside again. Tip, played up by Reed, tight to the net. That ball was out. Initially ruled in by Banks.
And then he rolled out.
And then the referees overturned it. Now into the game number 5, Lindsay Rich for number 14, Julia Houston.
I'm almost starting to think that there's going to be one play where we're so confused on every game that we.
Oh, that one wasn't too bad.
No, but, I mean, there was still some confusion.
Rich on the serve. Good serve played up by Humboldt. To Unterreiner. Unterreiner, good approach. And they will get the Lancers in the net. Dragons with another point, 7-4. Dragons in control.
Either 3? Do they have a 3? They don't have a 3. I saw a 3.
13 maybe?
Might have been 13. Kaylee Portell.
Kaylee Portell.
Junior.
Schweigert back to serve.
Woo!
And an ace off number 11, Haley Lewis's hands.
St. Genevieve is really coming out strong out of that first set win.
Another one. Lewis tight to the net, to the middle. That ball out of bounds. Dragons up by 5, 9-4. And a timeout taken here by the Lancers. Dragons up 9-4. Started down 3-0. Last 10, Dragons have scored 9. I believe Drew is going to read our third sponsor.
Our third sponsor for the night is Mid-America Rehab. Mid-America Rehab is a proud sponsor of all of our high school athletes and athletic programs. We hope that you don't have to come see us throughout your season, but understand that when you do, that is our job to get you back on the field or court as soon as possible. We wish all of our community's athletes safety and success and look forward to continuing the positive partnerships we've developed with our schools. Good luck and good health to all of our athletes tonight and going forward.
Sounds good to me. That was almost perfect timing as Pius going to take every last second of this timeout.
Trying to ice the server.
Maybe. I don't think this one was as much as ice the server as much of it was we need to get our stuff together here.
Kind of hear the Spirit crowd going down over there.
Lewis plays it up. Roll shot. To the middle, Reed. Reed off the block. That would be off the, whoa. That might be the one we're confused on.
Because I saw it change directions.
It might have been tape, but.
It might have been. That probably could have been too.
I don't know about that one.
I saw it change directions. I do know that.
Wow. If I was Coach Hess, I would be thinking about that one.
The thing is, if it was off of a block or something like that, as the ball goes, well, it hits off of Schweigert. But if you would have thought that they would have hit it, you would have seen Coach Hess kind of make motion or something. She just kind of clapped and said, "It's all right, let's go."
Yeah, I think when you're up by 5 and you're up one set to nothing, it doesn't really matter. It's Reed off the tape there. No arguing about that one as it drops in off the tape. 10-6, Dragons in control.
Well, I mean, I was listening to an old broadcast. I mean, I do that a lot. I was listening to an old broadcast, and one of the things that the announcer was saying is if you thought that it went one way, you would have made a decision to.
Big block by Humboldt.
You would have made a decision.
Big block again by, and yeah, double hit wasn't called right away, but I mean, she hit it with one arm and then hit it with the other arm.
Mr. Schweiss said to zoom out a tad.
Zoom out, it's fine. I think it's fine. Oh well.
Back to the game.
Sorry, my mom texted me. Now I'm looking forward to going home. Big block. Tip over by Lavendier. Greenlee cannot get to it. 12-6, Dragons in control.
St. Genevieve has doubled St. Pius, 12-6, and St. Pius a little on their heels. They're not really looking at this as one of the things that they're used to.
Short serve, tight to the net, played in by Grass. And Pius all out of funk, 13-6, Dragons.
St. Jen's really playing really well right now. I mean, you said in the last broadcast that when you are playing really well, you're getting the other team out of their regular what they do.
Rocket serve there by Reed. Big block, great coverage there by the Lancers. To the outside again, gonna switch it up. Lamendier's got to get there. Reed on the back row, not quite high enough. That's all right. 13-7, Dragons in control.
St. Genevieve is really outscoring Pius in the last, I don't know, what would you say, 15 points. They've scored about 9 of them.
Yeah, probably. Schweiss has thrown a fit because we're not zoomed out. That's as far as it zooms out, Schweiss. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, back to the game as the serve is out by, I believe that's number 6. And that is Madeline Michael.
I guess it zoomed out. No, not really. Sorry, Spice. As far out as it gets. Served by Grass.
Another great serve.
To the middle. Big swing. And that ball just pinned in the back corner. That was a big swing. That was number 13. I don't have my roster. There it is.
I do. 13, Kaylee Portel.
Big swing. And this Pius team, you know, they don't seem too used to losing.
No, they don't.
Greenlee with the serve to Schweigert. Schweigert on the back row. Greenlee plays it up. Great pickup of the setter there by Humboldt. Out to Reed. Reed gonna have Ella. Reed gonna have to send it over. Great pass to the middle. Tip. Ball is down. Caught Schweigert sleeping. 14-9. Dragons in control.
St. Genevieve really starting to. I don't even know. I was gonna say I had a point, but then it lost. I just lost it.
Slide. You can't really do that on a slide. You got to commit to it. If you're in the net, you're in the net. Slide is definitely one thing you cannot be tipping. It's too easy to pick up. It's too long of a set. It's just a long developing play. Great serve there by Greenlee. Out to Ella. Ella, great swing cross court. Gets the Dragons back into motion.
Ella, for her first start on the varsity level, is playing really, really well.
Definitely as Unterreiner subs in for Megan Schweigert. Lamandier, a little bit of a paintbrush with the wrist there. That's okay. Swing by Grimshaw. Great pass by Haley Grass. To Reed in the back row. Reed, that ball was out. 15-11. As now Pius maybe trying to capitalize on these Dragon errors.
Dragons having a little more.
I think they just got a little comfortable with their lead.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, and Lamandier, ball goes right in between her hands and drops down.
Coach Hess giving a little motivational shout to her team.
And that ball, looks like Grass thought it was going to be out. Last second realized it wasn't. Great up there. Tip. Played up by Lamandier. Humbled on the swing. Played up. Nicholson having to run back. Grimshaw on the roll. Over to Unterreiner. Unterreiner outside Reed. Reed pops it over. Emma Grimshaw to Haley Grass. Another long rally here to Unterreiner. Unterreiner off the block and in.
Way to utilize the block.
Dragons.
Unterreiner. Sorry.
Yeah, both teams having a little trouble blocking tonight. I mean, there's been a couple blocks here and there. That's to be expected of every game. But both teams offensively just capitalizing off mistimed blocks so far. Humboldt going to the jump.
Good serve.
Right down the line to Grimshaw. Off the block.
Avery Reed.
The S&T commit.
Brandon Jury and the Spirit crowd over there going crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Humboldt again going to the jump serve. 17-12. Great serve. Even better pass, in all honesty. Roll shot. Not too deceiving. To Reed in the middle. Reed splits the court. Another kill for Avery Reed. Timeout taken by St. Pius. Their second? Is this their second?
Yep.
Their second of the half.
And I was, like I said at the very beginning of the match, you got to see if Avery Reed is going to be on her game. If she is, you're going to have a really good night. And if not, then you better hope someone comes up and has a really good night, because Avery Reed is probably one of the best players on that court right now.
Not even just the court. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Avery Reed's probably one of the best players in the area this year. She was a little undershot last year by who else was on teams.
Exactly.
I mean, you had Madison Reynolds, you had Sam Bumgarner, you
even had Courtney Dunsey when she was healthy.
Yeah, Courtney was more of a middle blocker.
Well, so was Avery. When you had those two on
No, there's a difference.
No. I'm saying like they block together a lot is what I'm saying. Because, well, never mind. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, Courtney more of a defensive-minded. She'd call her a middle blocker, and Avery obviously a lot more offensive-minded, thus being a middle hitter. You really don't see that like outside blocker, because outsides are always focused on offense. Swing, played up by Unterreiner off of her face to Grimshaw. Good swing right on the line there by Emma Grimshaw. 18-13.
Not much St. Genevieve can do there. I mean, you can try and get a hand on it, but it was just perfect placement.
Yeah, not at all. That's what I'm saying with this Emma Grimshaw girl. She is, you don't know where it's going.
I wonder if she has signed anywhere to go play, because she's really looking like a really good volleyball player.
Yeah, I mean, she has the size. She has the athletic ability. Schrader with the serve. To Reed in the middle. Reed off the block. Humboldt on the swing. Greenlee. Big block, but it out of bounds. Pius picks up another.
Another point off the block, utilizing the block.
A Cardinal update. Cardinals are up 6-1 over the Cincinnati Reds in the 3rd inning. And that ball is out. Dragons at 19. Got to push for 6 here. 19-14. I don't think Coach Hess has used any of her timeouts in the game.
I don't think she has. I don't think she used them in the first set either.
I mean, maybe the Dragons not the cleanest game they've played all year, for sure.
No.
But somehow, up by 5, 6 points, they win this game. Grimger on the serve. To the outside. Great pass by Grimminger. Wow, that was a rocket off of number 7, Trish Gaylord.
They're going to call Chloe Unterreiner in the net.
Wow, that was, wow. I mean, it might not look like it's too much, but oh my goodness, let me tell you, on the court and on camera, those speeds are way different.
Good serve. Oh my goodness.
Wow, that one dropped right in. Pius picking up another one. 19-16, the score here.
The serves for both teams are just really,
They're
really
there
good.
tonight.
Really good.
They are there tonight. Another one dropping right in. To Reed the middle. And it looks like Gaylord thought the ball was going to land right behind her, just kind of spun and threw her arm out. I mean, I guess that's better than not doing anything.
That's true.
It's better than not doing anything.
Rather try and get it than
I guess.
not try.
Now Schweigert, another sophomore back to serve, the defensive specialist. This is the play, Drew. This is the one.
I told you.
I don't know what's going on. Outer road. Oh, we're good. We are okay. Looks like I think she's the libero tracker right now. She's having a little trouble. Schweigert, great serve. Number 7, Gaylord. Gaylord played up by Schweigert. Humboldt on the swing, out of bounds. 20-17, the score is the year. I think I said that the last game. I just had deja vu. You ever say something you have deja vu, like instantly? Or like you're in a situation and you're like, I dreamed about this before?
No.
No? I'm crazy then. All right. Great serve. To Reed on the slide. Block right there. Emma Grimshaw again, and Pius scratching their way back into this one.
St. Pius, that grittiness that we were talking about earlier, you're going to see that from both teams. I mean, St. Genevieve, a lot of grit, a lot of fight, and now you're going to see St. Pius coming back with it.
Big block, but off the hands. Who is that? Is that
No
Grimshaw?
idea.
That's Grimshaw. No, that's not Grimshaw. Kaylee Portel. St. Gen with the point. 21-18 as Avery Reed back to serve. Reed serves it out, 21-19. Pius has clawed their way back from a 6-point deficit all the way down to a 2-point deficit.
If you're St. Genevieve, you got to push for 4 right here.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like the longer this game goes on, the more chance Pius has of winning it. Dragons not a very deep team, considering the 2 injuries they've had. So maybe some tired legs, tight to the net. Amandir stays out of it. Oh my, Grimshaw got, that's not Grimshaw, that's Portel. She got elevated on that one, and Coach Hess taking her first time out of the game. 1 left in the set, 21-20. And man, if you're Coach Hess, let's end this now. Drew, would you agree the Dragons have to end this one quick?
Oh, they have to, or St. Pius is going to crawl back into this one.
The longer you let a team like this hang around, I mean, they're a good team, no doubt.
They are a really good team. If you're going to let them hang around and go to a 3rd set, it's dog-eat-dog right now.
It is scary. I don't bench that deep as Pius. I believe Pius is playing 9 girls. You never see that, 9 or 10 girls. The Dragons play 8? 8?
Maybe.
Wow, I mean, it's 2 people, but
yeah.
Wow. I mean, you don't see it. That one, oh my goodness, Reed almost did the splits going for that one. Over to Humboldt. Humboldt.
Put it down. And if you're St. Pius, whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
there's this one. That ball was in. They're going to give the point to St. Genevieve, 22-20.
And like
Pius,
go ahead. Sorry.
Pius wanted it out. Coach, did you see Coach Hess on that?
Yes.
She was adamant that ball was in. Served by Grass, a little bit of a softer one to Portel. Big block. Humboldt falls to the floor hard, 22-21. Pius, 1 point deficit.
Crawling back all the way from 6 down.
Yeah, I mean, it's scary with a team like this, a team that you haven't beaten in years. I've been a part of that, and it's definitely not fun. Greenlee to Reed. Ella, great swing, way to step up. Ella Reed, 23-21. Dragons in control as Unterreiner comes in for Megan Schweigert.
Ella Reed's really been really good tonight as her first start in the varsity level. She's been playing really well, and look forward to this upcoming St. Genevieve new.
To the outside, Grimshaw. Played up by, oh, that was Ella. Haley Grass could not quite get to it, and it looks like we're in for a nail biter here in the second set.
Coach Hess, again, telling her team, let's go, we can do this, we've got it.
Wow, what a game. 23-22.
This is a really good game.
Ball is in. Great pass there by Lamandir. Unterreiner tried to dump it. Didn't quite work. To the outside. That ball is in, and we are tied at 23. Great swing there.
Timeout, St. Genevieve.
Oh, man, I don't know if I'm not a coach, but I don't know about a timeout right here.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it at that.
This is where you leave it up to the team. If they figure it out, they figure it out. And if you lose, you're going to a third set.
You just gotta tell yourself that you prepared them as much as you could and have them go out and do it.
This is where you have to trust your skills as a coach, and you have to trust the skills in your team. As both timeouts taken by each team in this set, so this is strictly on the team right now. Serve to Grass, not a great pass, dumped over. Grittiness by St. Pius. This is to Humboldt. Humboldt, great swing, even better pass. To Grimshaw. Grimshaw, the roll shot. Dragons need to capitalize. To Humboldt on the three. Great pass there by Greenlee. Played up by Nicholson. Nicholson to Grimshaw. Off of Lamandir's hands. Pius takes the point. 24-23. What determination there by Pius, not letting the ball hit the ground.
Right now, it shows how much heart you have as a team right now. If you're going to come out with this victory, you have to play like you really want it.
Serve there. Dragons got to win this one. Not a great pass. That is blocked. Pius takes the set.
We will go to a third.
Wow, great set there. 25-23. I just think the Dragons got too comfortable with that 6-point lead.
I totally agree.
In all honesty, you could see them. They started taking off their serves. They started taking off their swings. They started taking off their passes. I mean, you're up by 6 against the team you haven't beaten in years. This is your chance to stick it to them.
I totally agree.
Wow,
Can hear the Spirit crowd kind of singing over there.
23-20, 23-22, 25-23. What is going on? Go down to 0. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Oh, that was weird. What is going on? Okay, there we go. I think it should be working. So they will switch sides for a third. Gosh, my back. Holy cow.
Yeah, this is where it starts hurting.
I love 3-set games, but I hate 3-set games.
You hate 3-set games when it's broadcasting and we have to sit in these bleachers.
I hated playing in them. 3-set games are the worst.
Really?
Yes, they're awful. There's so much pressure. Especially if you win the second one. Or if I've been in games where we went 3 against the team we should have beat 25-7. And that's the worst feeling. And we lost. And that, wow, I think it was, who was it?
Hey.
It was Parkway North. My freshman year at Rockwood Summit, I played freshman, and we were in a tournament. And we were in silver bracket, so the game didn't mean anything. But, God, they were, goodness, they were bad. And we just, gosh, we won the first one. And then the second one, we were up like, Oh, we still got plenty of time.
Okay.
In the second one, we were up 13-3, 13-2, and we ended up losing the second set. And then after that, we were all just so aggravated with each other that we ended up losing the third set like 25-19.
As you can tell, Troy Johnson used to play volleyball.
I hated 3-set games. I hated playing against teams we should blow out. One, because it's boring. Two, because if you lose, it's the worst thing ever.
Oh, shoot.
Gosh. I'm not saying the Pius is a blow-off team. They're a very talented team, but you always have that game. I mean, football had that game. I haven't seen a volleyball. From what I hear, volleyball should have done. Avery told me that they went into the weekend with high expectations and walked away a little bummed out.
Which is going to happen in sports.
Yeah,
I mean, it's sports for a reason.
It happens, but, man, it sucks. 3-set games suck.
Well, now we're in the third set of this game.
Yeah. Against St. Pius.
I can almost tell you it's the same thing in baseball, extra innings.
Like against Potosi last year in the conference championship?
Yes, sir.
That was conference championship.
Yes.
Was it?
Don't remind me.
That was bad.
I threw a pitch in the dirt.
No. It was senior night.
No.
No,
well,
it was conference.
Because I threw a pitch in the dirt, and they scored off of it going off the catcher.
Because you didn't cover home. Just kidding.
No, but, hey, it's part of sports. It's part of life.
You win some, you lose some.
Exactly.
Unless you're the Indians in the past 3 weeks.
I have a question.
Then you don't lose
How
some.
do you tell who serves first?
The rotation they give the refs.
Okay, but
The back right always serves.
no. Team.
So it's a coin flip.
Oh, it is a coin flip? Okay.
Yeah, and so the team that is on the court for warm-up second serves, and then it just alternates sets.
Okay.
So 0-0 here. Wow. Played up by Humboldt to Reed. Reed off the block. Played up by Humboldt. Got to send it over here. Grass. Nicholson out to Grimshaw. Grimshaw. Big block by the Dragons.
St. Genevieve starting to set out well. They started really getting in there and being gritty and put that one down for a block.
Chloe Unterreiner and Avery Reed on the joint block against Grimshaw. And you can see Grimshaw, I would say she's probably around 6 foot, 6'1". She's got a couple inches on Avery Reed, and she can jump.
Oh, yeah.
To Grimshaw. Wow, great line swing after trying to go cross. Oh, that's not St. Gen point. St. Pius with a point.
Stop that. Pius.
Who did these scoreboards?
I have no idea.
Schrader back to serve. Off the top of the net. To Grass. Off the block. Dumped over. Played up by Lamandir. Reed sends it on the roll. Great block by there by Avery Reed. Off the hands. Great penetration over the net and straight down into Julia Houston.
Avery Reed looking like she wants to really put this one away early.
Yeah, Avery Reed, you can just tell a lot more defense than what we're used to seeing from her tonight. Swing played up by Humboldt.
No one was there.
Yeah, I think Reed and Lamandir got tangled up, and Grass just wasn't ready for it. Grass was ready on the outside. And in games like this, you got to be thinking defense first.
Exactly.
Defense.
I totally agree.
5, Rich. Played up by Lamandir. Falls to the floor. Sent over on a free ball. Bump kill, question mark, no. Free ball sent over by Pius. Great spot, though. In the middle, Reed off the block. Out of bounds. Pius takes the point.
Sell out there by Jada Greminger. I mean, a lot of grittiness, a lot of hustle there on both sides of the court.
Yeah, and that's why Jada's starting as a sophomore. I mean, yes, there's really no other libero options.
Megan Schweigert.
Well, yeah, Megan Schweigert, but wow. I mean, just great hustle.
Great pass.
Great pass. Reed off the block of number 13, Portell. Dragons tie it at 3.
St. John really playing like they want this one.
Reed on the serve. Good serve to Greenlee. To middle, Portel on the tip. That ball drops, caught the Dragons napping.
Again, that's one of the things that you can't control.
Oh, you can control
How
it.
do I want to say this? Not control. You can't.
It's harder to fix than it looks.
Yes, that's what I want to say.
Serve. Great pass there by Reed to Humboldt. Off the block, would have been out of bounds. To the middle again. Big swing. Inbounds. Pius takes the point. Court recognition burns the Dragons there. That's what you run the risk of with this with the young team, especially a young back row.
I totally agree. They have to really play more with the team, and then they have played a lot of games together, but I mean, you just have to play a lot of volleyball to get that court recognition down.
Free ball sent over. Dragons have to capitalize here. Off the block to Portel on the tip. Didn't catch him that time. Out to Grass. Grass off the swing, and they will end the tape. 6-3.
This is nothing, I mean, related to that point, but Megan Schweigert hit it over on that one, and just great, I mean, reflexes there by whoever's serving. I can't really see her number.
No chance, and maybe a timeout coming here soon from Coach Hess. Coach Hess does not look happy right now.
7-3, St. Pius up.
Ooh, lollipop serve. These are the ones you got to get. There it is. Dragons back in motion now, 7-4.
Jennifer Humboldt, hard hit right there down the line. Not much you can do if you're St. Pius.
No, the block was expecting cross. That's what Humboldt's been doing all night, is cross court, cross court, cross court. And great recognition there by Humboldt to go line. Number 7, Gaylord off the block, no penetration. Pius up 8-4. And a substitution here, number 6. Madeline Michael, and who else came in?
That would be
Number 8.
Grimshaw.
Grimshaw, Emma Grimshaw. She's listed as a middle hitter. I think she swung middle like twice tonight. Grass on the swing off the hands of Greenlee. Greenlee gonna send it over on the free.
You have to capitalize if you're St. Genevieve.
They
will do.
The Lancers in the net, 8-5. Dragons trying to trim this lead as much as they can.
I believe that was number 13, Kaylee Portel. At least I saw 3. Yeah, it was Kaylee Portel.
Gosh, she is tall too.
They're just big in general.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you'll see with private schools. They get the best talent, in all honesty, somehow, some way. Not recruiting or anything. Oh, great pass. Still up. Lancer started celebrating, still up by the Dragons. Oh! And looks like Lamadier would have had it if she would have just stuck her hand out, but did you see her kind of flick her wrist?
She kind of had it like that on the ground,
yeah,
like a fist on the ground.
Yeah, if you're trying to pancake something, you want your hand to be flat on the ground and let that ball just pop right off the top of your hand. Greenlee. Reed, perfect pass to Ella Reed. Out of bounds, off the ref stand. Dragons get the point. They got to close this gap, and they got to close it quick. It's been a 3-point spread for most of the set now.
I agree. If you're St. Gen, you have to capitalize right here.
Humboldt going to the jump serve, must be feeling pretty comfortable with it tonight. That ball in. Dragons not. That's Grass in that corner, and she's no court recognition. Not particularly her, but that's where all of Grimshaw's kills have landed tonight.
She's really going cross court a lot. I haven't really seen her go line
She's
much.
gone line 2 or 3 times, but swing there. Great pass by Greenlee. To Grimshaw,
Again.
cross court. Grass ready for that one. This one's going to go out to Humboldt, off the block.
That was Ella Reed.
Oh, it was Ella?
Yeah.
Humboldt's back row right now. As Grimminger coming back in. In the front row, you have Unterreiner, Reed, and
Grass.
Reed. Oh, Grass. Ella just came out. What am I doing? Now Grimminger back to serve.
Lefty.
Great serve, no spin whatsoever. Block and inbounds. Dragons trimming the lead down to 2.
Chloe Unterreiner with the block there. Put it down. Time out, I believe Pius.
Yeah, maybe just trying to regroup here. Put this one away. I believe we're playing at 25. What's happening?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just heard someone yell to Miss Dallas, and then Miss Dallas stood up.
Oh, the Spirit crowd trying to really get their Dragons hyped, I guess is what you want to say.
I guess. We can go over some other sports while we're waiting, though.
We can.
Football, big game this Friday. Park Hills Central coming to town. Dragons 1-3. I believe Park Hills is 4-0.
Yes, they are. If you cannot make it to the game, we will be broadcasting that. I believe Derek Morgan-Thaler and maybe Mr. Schweiss on
Maybe.
the call.
Probably.
Not entirely sure.
Volleyball game tomorrow. We talked
and
about
you.
that.
Softball. Go ahead.
No cross country this week.
No.
We'll talk about cross country later, though. Something very interesting happened this past weekend.
Softball Thursday. Don't really know who's bringing you the call.
Ace there by Grimminger.
Don't really know who's bringing the call. Please tune in if you want to hear your St. Genevieve softball Dragons take on. Can't really remember who they're playing either.
Grimminger with the serve. Played up by Humboldt. To Unterreiner. Unterreiner off the block. Dragons tie this one up 10-10.
And like we said, they had to close the gap, and they had to close it fast. And what do? The next 2 points are theirs.
Substitution here. Trish Gaylord coming in the back row. Haven't seen her back there much tonight for number 6, Madeline Michael. Maybe try to pick on Gaylord. That's exactly what they do. Still up. Got to find the ball. No one was looking for it. Lamadier tried to find it. But Pius with the point. But Dragons come roaring back here, 11-10. Pius in control. Great serve off the top of the net. To Reed. Reed.
Ooh.
Block. Pius point.
No. St. Jen's point, it was out.
Oh, wow. So 11-11 here as Schweigert comes in for Unterreiner in the back row. Schweigert will serve.
Schweigert, defensive specialist.
Defensive specialist is basically a libero without the jersey. It just counts as a substitution where the libero does not. Schweigert on the serve. Pops that one over. Not the toughest of serves. To the middle.
Good block by Reed.
Greenlee to Gaylord. Gaylord off the block, still up. Reed turns. Great pass there by Nicholson. Greenlee to the right side. Big block. Great coverage by Pius. To Gaylord again. Off the tape. Dragons take the lead 12-11. And this looks almost like an exact replication, just opposite of the second set.
I totally agree. St. Genevieve really came roaring back. They were down 4. I believe it was 9-5. Yeah, 9-5. Came back tied at 10-10, and now they're up 13-11.
Out. 13-11. Dragons in control, and they're showing no signs of slowing down.
No, they aren't. St. Genevieve really wants this one. A lot of heart goes into this game right here.
And an ace. Megan Schweiger drops it in front of Greenlee. 14-11. Dragons in control.
This is a St. Genevieve team we're used to seeing. This is St. Gen that we are really excited about, really looking forward to later in the season.
I hate third sets, but this Dragon team loves third sets. Gaylord. In the net, Dragons up by 4. Maybe a Pius timeout coming here soon.
That's 5. No, that is 6 unanswered points for St. Genevieve. They were up 11-9, Pius was.
Substitution here, number 11, Haley Lewis coming in for number 10, Kaylee Otik. Otik having a little trouble tonight.
As you can hear
Schrader.
The Spirit crowd going shark bait.
Out to Gaylord, off the top of the block, stays in. Humboldt overruns it a bit, would have been in. Schrader plays it up. Out to Gaylord. Right, Gaylord?
Yeah, I think so.
Gaylord, okay. 15-12, Gaylord with the kill. Places it on that back line there. Dragons up by 3.
Not much you can do if you're St. Gen. I mean, you can, try and get a hand on it, but that was just perfectly placed.
Yeah, I mean, it's really tough when you're on that back row. Usually you'll have your libero, depending on the defense you run, you'll have your libero, not your libero, your back middle, your middle back foot. What I always did, what my teams always did is heels on the line. So you'd put your heels on the outline. So if it's going past your heels, and the ball's out. You have a good, you have a pretty good chance if the ball's coming in at your chest or higher and your heels are on the line, it's going to be out.
Now, would you say it's a whole lot easier coming in on the ball than it is going back?
It depends. You obviously have more time going back on the ball in volleyball. Reed with the kill, 16-12, Dragons in control.
I mean, going back to my statement earlier, I mean, baseball, it's a whole lot easier to come in on the ball than it is to go back.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if it would be the same thing in volleyball.
Yeah, I mean, with volleyball, you don't, I mean, it depends on the speed, I guess. And it's kind of the same thing with baseball. Not really. It's always universally easier to come in on the ball in baseball. Reed with the serve out to Gaylord. That ball is out.
17-12, St. Genevieve up by 5.
Dragons, this is what we saw the last set. They are not getting comfortable with this lead.
No, you can't. They really have to close this one out.
Not a great pass. That ball going to drop. 18-12. Substitution. Number 10, Otek coming back in for 11, Haley Lewis.
If you're Coach Hess, what are you saying to your team right now?
Pick it up. 18-12, 6 points, foot to throat.
Well, not too
full throttle.
You can't be too close or too comfortable with this lead. Now it's only by 5, 18-13, but you can't be too close or too
comfortable.
I cannot talk tonight.
Ah, you're good. Neither can I. Number 10, Otek back to serve, the sophomore. Great pass by Reed. All three options open. Humboldt on the swing. That ball drops in, 19-13.
St. Genevieve push for 6 right here. Starts now.
Timeout.
Pius.
Yeah, I mean, this set, not so much back and forth. We've seen Dragons go down 6-3. Dragons up 19-13. I mean, volleyball is a game of runs, as you can't really say that about too many other sports.
You really can't.
I mean, volleyball, it's continuous. You get a chance every play. It's not baseball where you can score only half the time. You can score every play in volleyball.
Well, that's the only thing. I mean, the only other sport that you could say that has runs is basketball. I mean, it's back and forth, but, I mean, if you score, the other team's getting a possession. So you can score and steal, and keep scoring, but
yeah, you just don't see as many games as volleyball or basketball that are played that quick of a pace.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I mean, football, you go 8 seconds at the most for a play.
Yeah, I mean, people will say hockey. I've had this conversation before. People will say hockey, and it seems like there's a face-off every 15 seconds in hockey. To the middle. Ooh, maybe. Might have been out. Free ball sent over. Played up. Humboldt. I thought Drew would have been there.
Yeah, I don't know if there wasn't any communication or if just Humboldt thought she had it or.
It's tough when it's
right
that
there.
quick. When it's that quick, you just want to throw an arm up. So,
true.
I mean, it is what it is.
Number 6, Madeline Michael back to serve, the senior. Defensive specialist.
I'm running out of things to say. This game seems so long. And that is no communication right there. Two players running into each other on a serve.
And this is what we saw in the first set. You got to close out if you're St. Genevieve right here. You have to right now.
You got to go full throttle. This is a time where you can't. I mean, you can live with a mistake or two here and there, but you can't have them consecutively.
No,
like
you
that.
can't. Lefty.
This is the lefty. To Humboldt.
Put
Great
it down.
Placement. You could see Michael kind of shifting towards that back left, that back right. That would be
left.
That'd be our left. Their left, Dragons right.
Yeah.
Because Humboldt's been going cross, and she
put him
it wasn't really line.
No, but
live it long. Out, Dragons 21-15, up by 6 again.
St. Pius a little bit unorthodox there. St. Genevieve got a point, but St. Pius not really looking happy with each other right now.
Drew with the serve, good serve. To the middle, Portell off the block, Reed there to play it up. Going to Humboldt. That was in the net.
Shot.
21-16.
I feel like it would be hard to tell if it's a tape shot or a block.
Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's the wrong call is made in Olympic volleyball. I
feel like the right call was there.
Yeah, that was the right call. Played up by Reed, got to send it over, but she was in the net, 21-17.
Now, I think that one was kind of unorthodox there. The opposite ref called it when the up ref was here and could have seen it.
No, the down ref has all the in the net calls.
Oh, that's all her?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I did not know that.
Humboldt going, caught Michael cheating to the left again. Humboldt really following through, ripping through on those line shots. Those are honestly a lot harder than cross courts.
I will say if St. Genevieve wins, we will get an interview with Coach Hess. Troy will bring that to you.
Balls out.
Because he's the volleyball guru. He knows a lot of stuff. I'm not. So he will bring that interview to you. We will probably also get an interview with either Jennifer Humboldt or Avery Reed, depending on what happens.
Maybe.
We will try. How about that?
Reed into Greenlee, 23-18. Dragons need 2 to clinch this game.
I know I say this every game, but I would not want to be on the receiving end of 3 persons hit. 3 people hit. However you want to say that. Avery Reed, Grimshaw, and who was the other one? I think it was, no, I don't remember who it was. Gaylord. Those were the 3 that I would not want to be on the receiving end of that.
Yeah. Great play there by Humboldt. Don't know how she got that up tight to the net. Played up, and they will get the Dragons in the net. Pius gets the point, 23-19.
Dragons got to push for 2 here. Got to push for 2.
These got to be the hardest played 2 points of the season.
Have to close out right now.
Not only does this paper, oh my goodness, wow. Does this win look great on paper? It's a morale booster when you beat a team of Pius's stature.
Yes, it is.
Great serve to Reed off the block. Match point here. Schweigert for Unterreiner.
Okay, you got it.
I wasn't sure. I was like, stop. I was like, and then you stopped. I was like, is he going to get it? You didn't go. I was like, all right, I guess I got it. And you started talking. I was like,
I guess we like great minds think alike, I
guess. Now Schweigert, chance to put the game away.
Good serve.
Out to Gaylord. Gaylord played up by Grimminger to Reed. Reed. In the net, St. Genevieve wins over St. Pius. 25-19, 2-1, and you can see this Spirit crowd is going nuts. You saw Coach Hess get fired up. I've never seen Coach Hess that fired up after a win.
In St. Genevieve, I mean, all of the girls jumping up, I mean, hugging, anything. I mean, they were really fired up. I mean, you see Drew Lommendier down there just fired up for this.
Yeah, I mean, this pushes the Dragons to 12-4-2 on the season, pushes Pius to 10-4. This is a huge win for these Dragons. They've been needing that big win over a big school.
They got it tonight. I mean, St. Pius, I mean, you look at them, and they are absolutely a monster team. Like you said, a couple of them about 6 foot. I mean, the only one we have that's even close to that is Avery Reed. And what's she, 5'11"?
5'11", yeah.
I mean, you just look at Pius, and if you looked at these 2 teams on paper, you would think Pius would, I mean, kind of.
You would think Pius would just stomp us.
Yes.
You look at the experience, 10 seniors, 10 seniors against the Dragons 3.
And they mixed in 2 juniors and a sophomore, and that sophomore is pretty good.
Yeah, that Kaylee Otik, she is a special player in her own right. Not the greatest match tonight, but I mean, looking at her stats, hitting over 300, I'm pretty sure she leads. Her and Grimshaw are 1 and 1A for team kills. I mean, it's phenomenal. You don't expect the Dragons to win this matchup.
I'm going to go get Coach Hess. Yeah, Schweiss said he wants us to read it again. I'm going to go get Coach Hess. And we did Avery Reed last time. Why don't we do Jennifer Humboldt this time?
Let's get Drew.
Or Drew? Okay,
Let's get
Drew works. Drew works.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get Coach Hess first, though.
What?
Coach Hess first?
Yeah, I
okay.
agree.
All right, so while Drew goes to get those 2, I will read you our sponsors one more time. Fleeg's Farm Equipment. In 1963, Fleeg's Equipment was founded as a family-owned and operated business in St. Genevieve, where it remains to this day, selling exceptional equipment such as Case IH, Hustler Turf, Vermeer, Club Cadet, Massey, and many more. Helping with all your farm and lawn needs, service from the time you enter the door or pick up the phone is taken to heart, because at Fleeg's Equipment, they ask that you let our family take care of your family. Fleeg's Equipment, Highway 32 in St. Genevieve, online 24/7 at fleegs.com. Go Dragons. Barley Automotive. If you are in the market for a new or pre-owned car, check out Barley Automotive. Barley's is a family-owned, family-run business that has been a staple of the community for decades. For a high-quality car and high-quality service, come see us at 791 St. Genevieve Drive. We are a proud sponsor and supporter of our local schools. Go Big Green. And lastly, Mid-America Rehab. Mid-America Rehab is a proud supporter of all of our high school athletes and athletic programs. We hope that you don't have to see come see us throughout your season, but understand that when you do, it is our job to get you back on the field or court as soon as possible. We wish all of our community's athletes safety and success and look forward to continuing the positive partnerships we've developed with our schools. Good luck and good health to all of our athletes tonight and going forward. And as I finish that, I am joined by tonight's victorious coach over St. Pius, Coach Hess. I'm going to start off by saying, what a game.
Yes, that was a very good game. You know, I'm very proud of my girls. That's honestly the best game I've seen us play all year. You know, they really brought their A game tonight, and I'm very proud of them. We've been working really hard, you know, with the new lineup. Friday we had somebody else get hurt, so we're down 2 players now. So, you know, we've been working really hard at getting a new rotation out there, and it really showed tonight.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, a new rotation. It's hard to put that together on the spot. Like we talked about earlier, Allie Grass went down with I believe a sprained ankle, twisted ankle. She's out for the week. Am I correct?
Yeah, she's out for a little while. Hopefully, you know, and we have another player out with a broken hand. So
yeah.
Hopefully in the upcoming weeks we'll have one, you know, one or hopefully both of them back. But you know, we've been working really hard on our blocks, and you know, that was probably the most blocks I've.
Yeah.
You know, they might not have been solid blocks to the ground, but you know, just getting our hands on the ball to help our defense out a little bit, and our defense really dug the balls up tonight.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot more blocks, a lot more defensive first mindset, I guess is the best way to put it. Me and Drew were talking about, you look at Pius and you look at a lot of these girls, they're 6 foot, 6'1", and it's not that they're 6 foot and 6'1" unathletic. They're 6 foot, 6'1", and they can jump.
Right, exactly.
And did you plan the whole working on blocking coming up to Pius?
Yes, definitely. You know, this past weekend we played in a tournament. We did okay. We got 3rd, but I can't say it was one of our best performances by any means. And I knew we had things to work in, and yesterday at practice they really came in ready to roll and practice hard, and it really showed the things that we worked on yesterday really helped us out tonight. Yeah, Coach,
After the final point there, I saw you kind of jump up and down. What is it like as a coach to beat a team of Pius's stature?
You know, I don't know when the last time we've beat Pius, to be honest. So, you know, it feels good to finally get a win against them. And it shows my girls that, hey, you know, kind of where we're at, you know. And I want, you know, if they keep working at some of our faults, we'll get where we need to be by October.
Yeah, I'm watching some of these boys play volleyball. I lost my train of thought. Being a volleyball player, oh my goodness, wow, that's cringy. So this pushes you to 12-4-2 on the season through 18 games. Saxony Lutheran tomorrow. What's the game plan for that?
You know, same thing as tonight. You know, they're a quality team. They're a solid team. It's not going to be any easier tomorrow night. I told them in the huddle that they have to bring their A game and be ready to play just like they did tonight, tomorrow night, because they're a solid team and we're going to have to bring it again.
All right, thank you, Coach. Congratulations on the win tonight. You're first as a head coach over St. Pius.
Yes, thank you.
And we will be joined here by Drew Lamandier tonight. We are going to give her my Troy and Drew player of the game, I guess. Drew, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you move your microphone a little closer to your mouth?
I don't know how to work this thing. Okay, yeah.
All right, Drew. Big win over St. Pius. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You were on the floor for about half of it.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We appreciate the hustle. It showed off. That second set, that's what I'm going to start with. 6-point lead. And me and Drew were talking about maybe you guys got a little too comfortable with that lead.
Yeah, we're a bipolar team, and like once we make a couple errors, we're down. But in that set, we actually like bounced back from that, and I was very proud of us for doing that, especially coming back in the third set and playing just like we did the first set.
Yeah, the third set, almost the same story, just reversed. You guys were down 6-3 early in the set, came back and won it. Was 25-21, around there. But just kind of a role reversal. In that third set, start to finish, what was going through the team's mind?
Well, we were just excited we were in the third set. Honestly, we came into this game just like trying to play our best, and like we knew whatever the outcome was, we were going to be happy, and we played awesome, so I'm very proud of our team. So we went into third set just excited that we were there and that we beat Pius for a set, because that's a big accomplishment for us.
All right, Drew, congratulations on the win over Pius. Good luck tomorrow night against Saxony Lutheran, and thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
That was oh, she still has it on. We can't talk bad about her yet.
The other Drew has it on
We can't talk
now.
bad about her yet.
Oh, no,
The
not
other
yet, not
Drew
yet.
has it on.
The other Drew, yeah.
DREU has it on now.
No.
DREU?
W.
Oh, wow, that's embarrassing. DREW.
DRUE just took it off.
DRE. Andrew has the
There you go.
the headset on now, and that is going to wrap up our broadcast for. Yeah, you can give a shout out. Drew's going to come give a shout out.
All right, shout out to my favorite cousin Peyton, my neighbor Sam for watching. You guys are awesome.
Wow, that's awesome. That's going to wrap up our broadcast tonight. I'm Troy Johnson here with Drew Toombs, signing off from Peggy J. Johnson Gymnasium, where you witness the Dragons win over St. Pius. Tune in tomorrow for Dragons against Saxony Lutheran. It will be me and Drew on the call again. We look forward to seeing you then. Good night, St. Genevieve.